Hmm. All right, now it works.
There we go.
Although, okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, sorry, my I don't know what's with my connection. Yeah, the drama is that I don't tell you anything. I just drop out of the call.
Yeah. Oh, it was very suspenseful. That was good content, right? We had
Yeah, so yeah, I'm not gonna tell you, Tillman, what's happening, but HJ, Janice does not reply.
Ping, ping.
Since the very first message you send out.
Since the very first.
Or maybe if you like tried it out while you saw Janice there, then yes, but
as soon as
I went around the corner.
yeah.
Do you communicate that to us, Fred?
Yeah, guys. Well, I'll just stop pinging or saying ping, and then I'll turn to the party. I can't hear Janice anymore.
Okay.
Something's wrong.
And then as soon as Donnie's gonna just rush up the stairs as soon as he says that. Then.
Is that a dog?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to relay to the party the conditions upon which the spell might fail. So, magical silence, a foot of stone, an inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood blocks. The spell.
As soon as you say a foot, as soon as you say a foot of stone,
it doesn't follow a straight line, and it can move around corners. So, unless Janice has passed through some sort of sheet of metal or stone, then either there's magical silence or something's happened to Janice. Either way, be careful.
How thick does the staircase look? Like a foot thick?
I mean,
it doesn't matter. There's
it
no
doesn't
door.
matter because it can go around it.
Should be able to at least, unless there's like something that stops magic going between floors because of the enchantments he has, or because you're still in this forest room. But either way,
Maybe it's.
Either way, I'm rushing up the stairs as soon as you say we can't hear. So.
All right. Donnie's gone. And then there were 4.
All right.
Do I?
Well,
I'm going to use a spell. Yeah, I'll use a spell slot to cast Detect Magic.
All right.
And then what do I see?
I mean, from the bottom of the stairs, you mean?
Sure.
Nothing.
And then I'll turn to the others. Let's go together.
Yeah. We're not getting any younger. I would like to take both of their hands, and then we're gonna walk up.
All right.
I was gonna suggest you could all tie like ropes around your waists and then like mountain climber style.
So you can find your tokens in the middle of the map.
Oh no, we've been transported into the puzzle dimension.
So indeed, as Janice moved up the stairs, you suddenly like there was no indication of anything being wrong, but suddenly you just like find yourself not on the stairs anymore, and you didn't hear from Frid. So since none of the follow-up took very long. I assume you were just kind of staring around here. But what you can see in this room is you see, first of all, the room you can immediately tell is not a room. You're not in reality, in a way. Like, things aren't as you would physically expect. So this is some sort of pocket dimension thingy. But what you see before you is just these tiles of white leading over to the other side of this room, and in addition, you also see these pits of darkness that are also littered here and there.
Can I just say that this looks like some GMAT engineering question from 2002?
Well, this is certainly strange. Do you see anything on the other side over here?
No.
Are the tiles also like as big as the map suggests? 5 foot by 5
Yes.
foot. Okay.
Can I drop a crossbow bolt into one of the black squares?
Sure.
I do that.
You let go of the crossbow bolt, and it doesn't fall. It just floats there in the air.
What do I see? Because I've still got detect magic on then.
You in fact see that you don't have detect magic on.
New dimension, who dis?
So it's dispelled my magic.
I'd like to fire a firebolt at the wall and see if it goes through, if I can actually cast it.
You cannot cast it.
No magic, dudes.
Anti-magic sign, yeah.
If I try to cast a spell and it fails, will it still take up a spell slot?
Nope.
From mechanically.
Are Mini Mervin and Todd still active?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you want Minimerv to scout out for us? This place giving me the creeps.
Yeah. Are those symbols like on the tiles of the floor? Okay.
Yep.
And the black spaces in between them, is that wall like I'd normally expect looking at this map, or
No, like I said, they are black pits.
sorry, I guess sorry. I guess I was focusing really hard on all the symbols and I didn't hear you say that. Okay. So yeah.
I like that you start by going through everything, like all the not obvious thing to do things.
Well, because that would be a normal reaction if you're a magical person or someone who can cast magic and then you suddenly have one of your fundamental tools taken away from you. Yeah, you'd be concerned and try things out.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
I can't relate.
the black squares, they have some sort of levitation shenanigans going on.
All right. So my fear is that Mini Mervin's weight is not enough to activate a booby trap if there is one, and so we won't actually know. But let's try.
Do I recognize any of these symbols?
Nope.
And there's no markings like on the walls or anything behind us, or we're just in like this space that has. Okay.
Do
Well,
they
this
all
one's
appear to
unique.
be the same materials, the tiles?
This one's unique. There's not another one.
Which
Are
one?
the
there's one up
markings
here.
on the tiles
Oh no, there it is. Never mind. Sorry.
part of it, as in like carved in or something, or are they drawn on in, I don't know, paint or something?
I mean, those sound to me like they're pretty much the same thing. They are on the tiles.
Okay.
I think there are. I mean, the obvious next step is to send somebody on one of the tiles. How about Todd?
I mean,
Yeah, sure.
we don't want to get Todd on.
Mervin?
If we don't want to send Todd, I'll go.
I do not want to send.
Okay.
Donnie just looks back at Todd and pats him on the head and just, "Don't worry, buddy. I got this one."
But we
And hops
can.
onto that.
We have all that rope,
All right. Donnie
late.
is.
so we could.
Donnie
we can,
steps. Donnie steps on the first tile, and nothing happens.
Okay.
Donnie, do you want to like maybe tie this rope around your waist?
Oh, sure. And I'm just gonna lift my hands up and be like, "Go ahead, have a great time."
Now, now would that work? Because for humans, like the waist cinches, but for a turtle, like the
You make an X around my shell.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've got Donnie.
So nothing happened.
No.
I think we should step on all of the slash ones now and see if anything changes.
Well, you
we
can
can't-
only, without jumping over the void, Donnie can only go to the next square.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
if these both have one on them, I'm going to move that next square because that's one place I can go, right? So
Yeah. So I was thinking.
So Donnie moves.
One
Yeah.
dash, and then the one that has 2, and then one that has 3, and then one.
There's no. Yeah, that's the problem.
There's a 4. There's
Wait,
no
who's
5. I
holding
can't
the
find a
rope?
5.
Excuse me.
You're-
Let me stop you there for a minute.
I'm so.
Donnie moves again, apparently,
Yeah.
and nothing happens. Let me know when you move, and I
Yeah,
can
so
tell
holding
you
the
what
rope.
happens.
Who's holding the rope? Certainly not me.
Mervin, apparently.
I think we'd all be holding on to it, because
Yeah.
I don't know
Janice is
how
not
much
holding onto the rope.
Donnie weighs, but it's probably more than any of our low strength characters can carry.
Yeah.
450-pound Donnie. So
I'm definitely helping Mervin.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Todd and Mervin and Fred are holding.
Pulls us all over.
Oh god.
Well,
Donnie's gonna
I
fall to
mean-
his death.
Donnie, you could try stepping on the next tile.
I think 2.
If that's what
Yeah.
we're calling it, yes.
I'll go from tile 1 to tile 2.
All right. Donnie steps on another tile, and nothing happens.
So Donnie's just going to yell back, "What's 1 plus 2 again?"
4.
3. I'm not sure my theory is right though.
You could. I'm going to go with 3.
Yeah, just
So-
this one.
Yeah.
Diagonal.
All right. Donnie moves to that tile, and nothing happens.
Okay.
This one is 4.
But 2 plus 3 is 5.
Is that how it
Oh,
works?
that one's 5.
Oh no, so I went to 1, and 1 plus 0, because I wasn't on anything, is still 1. So I went from 1 to 1, and 1 plus 1 equals 2. 1 plus 2 equals 3.
I think you're making this too complicated.
It's like a standard number sequence. It's not.
Yeah, it could be.
Well,
It's like an elementary school number pattern that you would teach somebody. Like it's
Yeah,
Get
so
too
then
high,
to
get too
4,
high.
and then to 5, and then
Right,
to
it's-
6, and then
If it
we're
resets
at,
where I'm on 0 again. That's where I'm
and
curious.
then there, and then
Because if I go from 3, because here's what I'm saying. If I go from, I guess 1 sec, let me. How do I like ping to you guys?
3 to 4.
So if I go from 3 to 5, I go from 3 to 5, then 3 plus 5 equals 8, and then I can get to a 0 from there. That's what, but then
Okay.
once I'm
Then
here,
what would you do here?
I don't know. I could broad
Yeah.
jump to I could broad jump to 1, back to 2, up to 3. But then I don't. But like, I don't have
Yeah.
the 1. So that's why
I don't know. It feels like
I
I'm not sure
I
that-
think
And some
something
of
should
them
be
are
happening.
curled as well. So that could be a negative. And,
That I think something should be happening. If we step on it, it should glow, or some effect should occur.
or nothing occurs unless we fuck up. In which case, we're doing great so far.
Well,
I'm very
that's
happy
pretty
with
easy to
nothing
test,
happening.
though.
Like,
And why did you step to that one? You could have stepped 1 tile north to the
I'd be
other
stuck-
3
Oh, there's
tiles.
7.
I'd be stuck in a corner if I went there with my strategy. That's why.
Well, there are 8 different types of tiles, and if you count the number of straight lines in each, you do come up with 1 through 8.
Mhm.
But
You're not wrong, but
I'm
We
not sure.
could,
First of all,
do we have enough people to just touch all the tiles of one particular type?
well, there are differing amounts of each tile.
Hmm.
5, 6,
It's very difficult to get to number 7.
where's 7?
I mean, there's no tile
there's
glow
only
up or
2 of
anything,
them.
so I
Oh,
don't
it's
think there's
those,
a
yeah.
penalty for stepping on the tiles. Oh,
Might
wrong
have.
tile, essentially.
Could be. I'm gonna step down to 5.
All right. Donnie takes a brave step onto a new tile, and nothing happens.
Okay. Can he now see what's at the end of the... Oh, no, we can all see what's at the very end of the room.
Wait, Donnie, what tile are you on? Can you quickly just move your token so I can see?
I'm on 5. The 3 lines vertical with 1 above
Okay.
and 1 below.
So the Roman numeral 3.
Yeah, Roman numeral 3.
Well, 3 of those. There are 1, 2 of those. There are 1, 2, 3 of those. There are 1, 2, 3 of those. And 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Well, I'd suggest, Donnie, you just keep walking around, see if something happens. If we have no reaction, we can keep
Okay.
speculating forever, but right now I think we need...
Okay.
Um,
I step
I'll be
southeast to this guy right here.
All right. Donnie takes another step, and nothing happens.
How about try going while you were just on?
I could. I kind of want to try and make it all the way back. Or wait a minute. Wait a sec. I got an idea. Step here.
All right. Donnie takes another step, and nothing happens.
Step to here.
Nothing happens.
I step to here.
Nothing happens.
I take a step off.
And nothing happens.
Okay. So just what my logic, by the way, just so you guys know with this, I looked at 1 + 1, then the 2, and then the 3.
That's some weird kind of Fibonacci sequence.
So what I do, then 2 + 3 got me 5. 5 + 3 got me 8.
Eight.
Then I stepped here, so that was 0. So then 8 + 0 = 8, and 8 + 0 = 8, and I stepped off again. So if you guys
But
want to try,
but it could just as well be that no matter what tile you had stepped on, nothing happens.
it could be. And if you want to test that out, be my guest. But I'm saying I have a logical way that I made it over here.
Wait.
So it's like either you guys can try and copy that. We figure, and if anything happens when we all make it, we try. Or you guys can just do whatever other pattern you want. But I just made it over here with that.
Donnie.
And that was the one I used. So
Yeah. Wait. What if we tried stepping on this tile? Just move here, however possible.
go for it.
And I'll move here, which means that both of these two tiles will be active, and we can see if there's any change.
Well, Mort, I suggest you take the first step, then see if anything happens when you step up.
Okay. Does anything happen?
Nothing happens.
2, 3.
As you step, excuse me, you're stepping a
Oh,
few
sorry.
too many steps. As you step the second time, nothing happens. Then you're tempted to step down here, right?
Yeah.
All right. As you attempt to step on that tile, an invisible force slams you back right where you hopped off from. You take 18 points of damage.
Oh my god. That was my whole
Ouch.
rest.
And
That was my whole.
and
Yeah.
you are now on exhaustion level 1. You feel your energy drained out of you.
Yeah, I'm not stepping on a single one of these.
What is exhaustion level 1 again?
Disadvantage on all ability checks. And I think,
Oh wow.
or is
Beautiful.
Ability checks. Yeah.
I know now.
Oh my god.
Well, maybe follow in
Oh, yeah.
Donnie's footsteps.
This one.
Nothing happens.
Oh, but we really should be testing the other things as well.
Maybe we just all have to get to the other side of the run.
That's what I'm saying. Is like that's an option. And if that doesn't work, we can always test other stuff. But like
So
Clearly,
south-
go-
Try that then.
my path was clearly nice to me, or at least nicer than that one was. So, yeah, southeast.
This one,
Nothing happens.
Due south.
this one,
Nothing happens.
Southeast again,
southeast. Yeah.
and then
Nothing
just
happens.
northeast until you get to me. And if he's coming this way, I'll take a step back as well.
Step where?
To the right, just still on the unmarked tile. But I was here before, stepping just due east.
Okay.
Once he gets to that empty tile, I'd go over there to go this way.
Hi. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing
I'm gonna
happens there.
do Northeast,
Nothing happens.
east.
And nothing happens.
He gets a nice little high five from Donnie. It's like, there you go, bud. It's like beautiful, beautiful work. So
Did Donnie get across?
So I got across,
Yeah.
and then Mort tried deviating from my path and got like knocked back and lost his entire short rest worth of healing in one.
Oh.
And
And
I
got
have
a level
exhaustion
of
level
exhaustion.
1.
And exhaustion
Oh.
level 1. Yeah. It was a really fun time for him.
Yeah.
But he made it back over here to me now. So
Yeah,
He and I
18
are
damage
just-
is a bit of a. It might be a roll, or it could,
I mean, yeah.
so it
I'm
could be
sure it is.
higher than that.
Does this look like something Janice could mitigate with evasion? I mean, now that she's seen Mort get swept away by this invisible force.
How can you dodge something that's invisible?
Just,
Well,
just like
because I'm a rogue. How can you
Because I'm
dodge
a
a
rogue.
fireball?
It's the same as when Fred asks, "Why can't I have a persuasion check under 20?" It's because you're a bard. You're built for this. It's how it goes.
I've got a question actually.
But I cannot answer your question, Tillman. I don't know.
What's happened to the rope around Donnie? Is it taut to in a straight line to where we are, or is it for any reason curving or bending at all?
No, it's acting as you'd expect.
You didn't tie
As
it
in-
around
as in,
Mort
like,
before he
normally.
went?
Nope. Can we
Nope.
have Todd zipline
We
across?
forget. How much does Todd weigh?
He's a medium size. So I don't know.
Just doing the
100
quick
pounds.
physics in my head, I'm pretty sure he'll be too close to the ground and there's no way he could zip line across. You get stuck like right in the middle.
Yeah.
There's no way. Well, I mean, I guess I can try following in the footsteps of my predecessors. So I'll step here.
And nothing happens.
Step here.
Nothing.
Here.
Nothing.
Here.
Southeast.
Nothing.
Here.
Nothing.
Here.
No. You jump over there, and an invisible force. You hit an invisible force that just pushes you back with great force, and you take 16 points of damage.
Okay.
Not evadable.
It might be simpler. It's just that you have to
And-
go increasing.
And you receive 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay. Well, then I'll go to. Shit. That square.
Nothing.
That one.
Nothing.
Okay. Now, which one was it again?
When you were here, I'm sure he'd tell you it was diagonal
I
up.
think it was diagonal up, diagonal up.
Yeah.
I'll try that. Step here.
Nothing. Nothing. And nothing.
Okay.
Okay. I'd like to go first. Oopsie, sorry, that's not my drag. I'd like to go next. Okay, here.
Nothing.
Then here.
Nothing.
Then here.
Thing.
Then here.
Nothing.
Then here.
Nothing.
Then was it diagonal down or
Diagonal down, yes.
diagonal down? Thank you. Diagonal down.
Nothing.
Southeast.
Do it. Oh, come on. Doop.
Nothing.
Boop.
Nothing.
Boop.
Oh, you died.
Nah.
Nothing.
And to safety. And I just, scoot past everyone. Okay. Now, would it be possible for Fred and Todd to be standing on the tile at the same time?
Nope.
Okay.
Unless one is carrying the other. But they can't stand both on the same tile.
Okay.
Y'all made it.
All right.
Well, can Mini Mervyn just fly across?
Yeah. Maybe Mervyn can just fly across. I assume
You can
nothing
try
happens
to.
when he. Actually, does anything happen when Mini Mervyn starts hovering over one of the tiles?
One of the black tiles.
Which
I
tile?
already moved him. Sorry, I just I already moved him, but I didn't. I shouldn't have.
Mini Mervyn was here, and if he went in a straight line, he first would have gone over this black tile, then this, then this, then this, and this.
Mini Mervyn tries to fly through the black tile, and there's just like an invisible wall there.
Oh, okay.
Funk.
You just get
All
pushed
right.
back.
And you said that the rope didn't do it, like didn't interact with it while it was tied to me across them, right?
Nope.
Interesting.
All right. So I guess then Mini Mervyn just takes the path.
The path.
The path.
The sacred path of the shell one.
This is the way.
Oh, I know the way.
Minimerv is still alive.
Woo.
Oh yeah, a single hit would dispel him, right?
That's what it said. So
Yeah, it would.
He has what, like 6 hit points or something like
He
that?
is 11.
11.
Send Todd over first, in
Okay.
case us being all on the other side causes us only to teleport away.
Okay.
What if 6 people across make
Well, he's
the
not
whole
a
thing
person.
crumble down?
He's a person to me.
There's no personhood in D&D.
Mhm.
Fine,
Oh,
alive. 5
Creature
living
and not
beings.
creature.
5 living beings there. Are you happy with the terminology, guys?
I mean,
Alright.
not really, because constructs are not exactly non-living in D&D either.
He has a heart, so
Well, I don't think I, as a player, am going to win this argument, but I'm sure a character would understand and use the correct terminology, having lived and being raised in such a society.
maybe.
Yeah, I will follow the path.
Straight south.
And then a diagonal.
All right. Fred is still
Anything
alive.
happen?
And then wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Can I use the dash action to? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Because I don't have the movement to go all the way to the bottom by myself unless I dash.
Does anything
Alright.
happen now that we're all on the other side?
No, I guess you're just awkwardly standing there.
Oh dear God.
Do we have to go back? In which case, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0.
Why would that work? If we're using Donnie's theory, then there would be
Oh, this is 5, yeah.
no path back besides this 2. Because if we are starting at a 0 value and adding each time we step the previous tile, we'd have to step on 2 identical ones.
But we can, we can repeat them.
Yeah, we can go at the bottom now.
Well,
So if you
Tech-
step here, where would you step next?
There.
Yeah, but
Well-
then you'd be at 1 plus 0. You should step on a 1 if
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Donnie's theory is correct.
Technically, I technically could have screwed us all by coming over here. I don't know.
Yeah, but
Well,
the
we can
the
take the
last
same path
sequence is
back.
the last sequence we
Maybe.
did was 888.
No, it was
0,
8.
8,
It was 8. Yeah, it was 8 0 8 8.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
And so right
We were
now,
on
either
we were on an 8 tile, and the previous tile was 0, so we could step on an 8 plus 0 tile, which is this one. And then I assume you can always step on those blank tiles, maybe they're just safe. But if we were here, or if we are here, what path back would exist, assuming those rules?
Mhm.
the other
None that I can see.
the only other rule I can think of that could change is us moving from right to left now. Perhaps it becomes a subtraction problem.
Yeah, but
Well,
there's
we can
still
always take the
isn't-
8 back to the middle.
Yeah, but where would we go from here?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, considering Jake's plan worked before, I suggest we go with the subtraction idea.
No, I'm just throwing stuff out there. I'm relatively.
I don't know
stuck to
anything better, so that's why it sounds logical enough to work. So.
8 8. Because technically,
As much as I love
and
watching
then
you
eight here.
ponder this, I'll let you know that there's like I'll kind of repeat that there isn't really anything like around you, that you're not facing a wall right now.
can we walk forward off this to the right?
Yes.
Donnie takes a step that way.
All right, you find yourself in a staircase.
Oh. Thank you
Cool.
for
Clear that.
helping us.
Donnie just falls into the void.
I
and
wanted-
disappears.
I wanted to let it go on for a little bit.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, apparently Tillman does some hacks.
Janice,
Yeah, I'm
no
gonna-
clip through
I will-
reality for
no.
a second there.
Okay, look, I will move your when you're moving over to new places, I'll move you. All right. So now I gotta, I guess, reset the darkness here. There we go. So you won't see the
Yeah, I got it.
previous floors anymore. So yeah, please do not. But yeah, you are now in the bottom left corner.
Right.
I think we should just like check it out.
Yeah.
Reminder
Move forward.
again. I'll give you one last time a free reminder that you can at any point, if you want, roll for initiative.
Oh.
You can ask to roll for initiative.
If we ask to roll for initiative, does that mean we get a surprise round, or is that conditional on like a good stealth roll?
Depends on the situation,
Okay.
but it most likely can allow you to surprise someone.
Okay.
If you suspect someone is somewhere.
Wait.
Sorry, my internet cut out for a second there. Should I sneak around the corner?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think that would be best.
Go for it.
All right. Should I reroll stealth?
Yep.
Nice.
All
I
right.
will
You can move one tile at a time.
slink there.
Hmm. And you can then describe every time what you see to your allies, of course.
Okay. Well, it appears that there's some sort of pattern on the floor. I'm gonna bend down and I want to check the tile right to the south of me. Does it look like it's a pressure plate or anything like that?
You can do an investigation.
Okay, investigation. Oh, that's terrible.
As far as you can tell, it doesn't seem like it's any sort of pressure plate.
Okay, I'm gonna very gently step on it. Does anything happen?
Nope.
Huh.
You have stepped on a floor
Take-
tile.
Another step. Looking around at this general room, does it look like anything, or is it just empty? Are there paintings on the walls or anything like that?
It looks exactly what you can see. You can describe exactly what you can see to the others.
Looking down this next tile with the circle on it, does it just look like it's decorative?
Okay, I guess you're not describing.
Well, okay, yeah. I mean, I see a large checkerboard of maybe 10-foot by 10-foot floor tiles, and occasionally tiles have large circles in them. 5-foot by 5-foot circles.
Do you see anything that looks hostile?
No, not really. Or no,
So can we
I
come
don't.
out?
I mean, sure, I guess.
Okay. Alright. 2. Oh, I see. That could be decorative, maybe.
Can I look down without stepping on the next tile? Can I
Well,
investigate this circular thing?
they're evenly
Um,
spaced. I would guess they're
What are you
decorative.
What are you investigating it for?
I want to see, is it like, what material does it look like? Does it look like it's an inlay, or does it look like it's a carpet, or does it look like it's made of like little tiles or something like that? Does it look
Okay,
worn?
that's not an investigation roll. That's just observing what you
Okay,
see.
yeah.
It's stone. It's stone tile.
And it's recolored.
Yeah, it's different colored stone
to
tiles.
match. Okay. Well, Donnie, since you've been having so much, showing so much skill in these tile puzzles, how about you take a couple steps, see if anything happens?
I mean, I don't even know if this is a puzzle. This literally could just be the decor in the room. But I mean,
Maybe-
I'll lead the way if you want. Like, it just looks like a nice room to me.
Maybe we should take a look at the black void
Oh, and also,
take a call afterward.
yeah. Sorry. I just realized. I need to remind you, Janice has a level of exhaustion, so you should be rolling at disadvantage. But I'll let those rolls be now.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, it's disadvantage on all ability checks.
Or
Can I
Janice get
give
exhaustion.
Janice guidance? and sort of. I think.
I mean,
we should
I said that we're keeping those rolls, so don't roll again anything.
Why is my internet not work out? Jesus Christ.
maybe we should sort of examine the rest of the room before looking at the circles. Maybe we will find something
Okay.
better.
I mean, if I'm leading us out there, I would be like arms at the ready. So I would probably say let's roll initiative for to walk in here and explore. You know, and then just through initiative order, have me lead the way around if that's what you want to do.
Sure, why not?
That's just like what Donnie's mindset would be if he's walking into this room. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Born leader.
You guys all just wait around for one turn, and then we go for a walk.
We could hold our movement until after you walk.
Yeah, I just have to tie my shoe real quick. That's what we're waiting for.
If we all held our movement until the last person, then we
No, I
could
get it.
walk in sync in unison. Minus me, because I'd be slow.
So, but you're. Oh, well, you know, we'll be nice, Fred. We all will not dash around the room. We'll walk normal. We'll let you double dash.
Well, it's better to find stuff out. So
I don't know.
So in 5th edition D&D, you don't
Roll.
have you can't delay your
Can't hold-
turn.
Yeah.
You can ready an action, but you can't delay your turn.
Can't delay.
yeah, that's what I said.
Do I have disadvantage on my initiative too?
No. We're still waiting for O'Donnell. Oh no, you rolled before. Mervyn True. Oh, you True in amending.
I did?
Yeah.
What? Oh, yeah. I was clicking things. It's a mess.
Oh, and I need to add Mervyn to the list. I'll go.
I'm bad at initiative.
Hey,
Oh, everyone's
Can't
got
get-
17.
Can't get worse than-
I mean, like I always forget to select the token, and then Duke has to go manually add it in.
What's Mervyn's dexterity?
3.
3, and Janice has 19,000. So Janice goes first. Mort.
Well, I thought we decided to wait for Donnie to tie shoelaces or whatever.
just yeah. I think
You can
that's what
use
we-
your action to hold your movement, and then once the last
No.
person, can't you hold movement?
No, you can't delay your you can ready an action.
Yeah, ready.
You can
your
use
movement.
your you can no
Movement isn't an
you
action.
have your you have your action to use to ready an action.
You can ready.
If you have a
dash
movement
and
if you
not
have a
move.
movement action.
Okay, if that's what the rules are, that's what the rules are.
Well,
Okay, so
So the
you
thing
can-
is, so the thing is, in 4th edition D&D, you had the ability to delay your turn to after somebody else, but you no longer have. What you have is the ready action, which is the only thing you can like ready. Otherwise, if you want Donnie to go first, what you do in this situation where there's no enemies is you just don't do anything until it's Donnie's turn, and then because the like round doesn't really matter in this sense, so then
exactly.
Donnie is the first one to go,
exactly.
and then you just go into the next round of combat after that.
okay, I'm just gonna step here, and then dodge.
All right.
Oh, can you heal yourself for me?
Let's see.
I don't know. Just you're looking a little rough out there.
Yeah. Should probably do that maybe next turn.
Yeah, it was just my Cryptomancer buddy was just looking a little beat up.
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take 1, 2, 3 steps. And I can now see something. What do I see?
You see what looks like a gnome.
Oh no.
Like a garden gnome or like a like a living gnome?
A living gnome.
It's got decorations.
I don't know.
We're playing D&D, so yes, a gnome is by default a living gnome.
Do you think in the D&D universe people
It's
have
just-
yard gnomes?
Garden. They also have garden humans.
They're
that are-
highly
Yes, just a whole garden.
This gnome, does he look aggressive? Does he look like he's asleep?
They're just sitting there on the
Have
floor.
they seen me?
Yes.
Just give him a little bit.
Are they reacting to me somehow?
In the sense that they are looking at you. As in they have seen you.
I'll wave at them, and yeah, I'll join Mort and take the dodge action.
All right. The gnome waves back at you and says, "Come closer."
Oh no.
Always a good sign.
Wait, is it still my turn?
No, I think you ended it.
Okay, but if he says that, can I insight check that, or should I do that next turn?
Like, sure, you can do an insight check. What are you insight checking?
Like, does he seem friendly and genuine, or does this feel like a trap? Should I roll?
Yeah, roll the dice.
Okay.
You have guidance.
At disadvantage, but I have guidance. Okay. What does that do?
Isn't
D4.
guidance only for a turn? Or how long does it last?
A minute.
One minute, yeah.
Okay, so I still have. Then I will add 19.
19.
All right. I mean, as far as you can tell, there's no. You don't feel like this is a trap.
I'm not getting any hostile intent.
Mervin.
Mervin. Mervin's gonna move up here. Waiting. Oh my God. And then Todd. Fuck's sake. My internet is terrible. Todd moves up next to Fred, and then I take the dodge action. Just gonna wait.
All right. Then it's Fred.
1, 2, 3. Dash action. 1, 2, 3. End my turn.
All right. And Donnie. You are muted.
Right, step 1, 2. Into more space. And can I fit in this little crevice right here? Isn't I? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. 3, 4, 5. And 6. One more step. Yeah. I'll just wave at the gnome as well.
All right.
Oh, hello.
The gnome waves back and says, "Come on over here."
Yes, I'll still end my turn there. I won't dash towards him. Don't want to sprint towards a little gnome. I want to walk at a comfortable 30 feet per 6 seconds.
All right. Then it is Mort. I would. I'm just reminding you that for you others, Janice did not relay to you any information about the gnome's intent.
Well, then, are they brandishing weapons openly? That's something you
Who?
would probably describe when you say you can see gnomes.
Well, I think
Now
he's
that,
he's politely waving at us to come
But
over.
who do you mean, AJ?
I mean, for example,
Janice having the weapons?
No, the gnomes having weapons out.
No, I didn't say anything about
Also,
that. But again, like you, yeah.
If a 19 insight did not
just-
get
yeah,
Janice
but
that he's
just what I'm-
brandishing weapons.
Just what I'm. No. Insight would not tell you anything about weapons. That's something that you see. But what I'm saying is just as a reminder that insight is something that you have like inside information. That's your own information. So you others don't know about it because Janice did not choose to relay that information to anyone else.
They've just seen me wave.
Because so just remember that just because I tell somebody as a player what's going on, your other characters don't know it.
Yeah. So they've just seen me wave, and Feared has seen Donnie wave and wave back at him.
And heard a gnome say, "Come on closer."
Yeah.
Twice.
Okay, can I move now?
Yeah.
1. Do I see the gnome? That is a leprechaun. 2, 3. It does look like a garden gnome.
See? It's a legitimate question.
I mean the token. I'm assuming the actual gnome probably looks like a gnome.
The
4.
actual gnome looks very much like the token.
Oh, nice. 5, 6. Cure wounds. On myself. Seven. Okay, I'll take that.
All right. Janice.
I will step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bonus action dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And take the dodge action and end my turn.
The gnome says, "What are you doing running around? Come on, sit down on the floor with me." Mervyn.
Sit down on the floor with me.
Mervin's hearing all this from around the corner and he's getting very curious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I can see this gnome. Oh, he doesn't have like anything around him. That's weird. Okay. Oh, gotta be kidding me. It's doing this weird thing where like all of a sudden it just like the map just isn't there anymore on my phone. Okay. Will you move Todd and Mini Mervin up to where I am, and then I will end my turn there with the dodge action.
All right.
Thank you.
I'll call out, who are you and do you know where we are? And I'll move 1, 2, 3. And then why not take the dodge action as well, as that's what we're all doing.
The gnome replies to you saying, "Yes,
We're
yes,
all
stop
kinda like,
milling,
"That's-"
stop milling around and come sit down with me and we can talk." And Donnie.
Yeah, Donnie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure. Plus, I'll dash up excitedly and pop a squat. Right.
Right
You see
next to
anything?
it.
Linard is
Like
reading
just
the
story
stream.
time, just running, sliding, crisscross applesauce, and just like, what's up? What's up, buddy? And that'll end my turn.
All right. Mort, it's your turn.
Is he supposed to be in the center of the circle thing here, or
Yep.
is that my
Yep,
computer
yep.
glitching?
Yeah, it's supposed to be there. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I cannot see anything else on the other side of the room. 6. I would like to sit down and end my turn.
All right. Janice.
Janice will move up to here and also sit down and end her turn.
All right.
Actually,
Actually, you
never
stabbed the
mind.
gnome.
Yeah, never mind.
Mervin.
It knows when my turn is and stops working immediately on that moment.
You can tell us what you want to do, and we can.
Yeah, I want
want
to move in a direct line towards that gnome. And I'll take the dash action so I get there faster. And bonus action tell Todd to dash so that he is up next to me. And if that gets me next to the gnome, then I will sit down as well.
All right. Does Todd sit down?
Yeah, Todd like
Can
lowers.
Todd sit down?
No, he just kind of lowers.
I mean, he has like
Alright.
the pogo sticks, right? So it like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just sort of like,
What is Frid's intention? Are you going to go and sit down as well?
I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to ask. We've been through a lot. We're here to see the wizard. Do you know where he is?
The gnome says, yes, come on, sit down now, we can talk.
The whole party's doing it, so why not? 1, 2.
Give in to peer pressure.
Doesn't feel like us wasting time, just like slowly checking the rules. We're going in. Story time with the gnome.
All right.
He's actually a sphinx in disguise. That's why he's in the middle of the square.
Could be.
Did you
He's a
say
large
sphinx?
creature. Yeah.
Oh,
Why?
interesting. The gnome says. The
Wait, are
gnome.
sphinxes a thing in D&D?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
everything is a thing in D&D.
Not dinosaurs.
But
They are.
the gnome tells you, welcome everybody, welcome. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Now I propose a little game, if it's okay with you. Answer
Fuck,
my
he is a
riddles,
Oh, fuck.
It is the sphinx.
and I will let you pass.
Hey, Janice.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
What's that thing you can do where you can tell how tough someone is? Or is that you, Dottie?
Oh,
I can do that. I need a minute of his presence, so I think it'll take at least one or two riddles
Okay.
for me to be able to know anything about it.
You think you'll beat a few riddles in a minute?
I don't know. If we discuss long enough, I'll figure it out soon.
But as you
Because
say,
if he's like an immortal, unkillable, no.
Then
then
what
I
is
don't
he
want-
doing in the wizard's
like-
tower?
I don't want to engage him. But if he's
It's
real easy to beat, I have no problem just knocking him out. and
Yeah,
going
I need. Yeah.
forward.
So I need 1 minute of observing him out of combat. That's all.
well, okay.
If battles of
What-
wits
what
or
types
combat,
of-
this might not count. But I can learn strength, dexterity, con score, armor class, current hit points, and fighter levels or just total class levels.
I mean, I guess sure. We'll answer some riddles then.
the gnome claps excitedly and says, "Great! I've wanted to play some games for a long time. Now, okay, listen up. Here's the first one. What can you break without holding it?"
Oh, I know.
Silence, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always
Up.
silence.
Or a promise.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that works too.
I can break a promise.
The gnome seems really excited about your guesses and is like, "Okay, what's your final guess?"
Well, I
What
mean,
happens if we get it wrong?
Oh, no.
I ask.
The gnome says, "Well, then you guess again. Of course, it's just a game."
Well, I think silence is holdable, or silence is more holdable
Yeah, let's go with promise.
Yeah,
than a
promise.
promise.
Say a promise you're holding for somebody else.
Yes.
The gnome claps excitedly. Yes, very good. You are really good at this. I need to come up with something more difficult for you. Okay.
Wait, no.
Are you ready
no,
for?
May I ask a question? No, Mr. Gnome.
Oh, a question for a riddle. A fair exchange. Go ahead.
Had we answered silence, because it wasn't the answer you had in mind, but it does fit the parameters of the riddle, would it have been wrong?
The gnome falls silent for a minute. For not a minute, but just silently for a minute there.
For 59
No.
seconds.
For a moment and says, "Well, I guess in a way it would have been correct. Yes, I guess so. All
Okay,
right,
great.
next riddle then. Listen closely. Only one color, but not one size. Stuck at the bottom, yet easily flies. Present in sun, but not in rain. Doing no harm, and feeling no pain. What is it?"
Can you put it on the chat?
No.
Would you be so kind as to repeat the riddle then?
The gnome says, all right, but I'll do it just one more time. Listen closely. Only one color, but not one size. Stuck at the bottom, yet easily flies. Present in the sun, but not in rain. Doing no harm and feeling no pain. What is it?
Is it? It could be a rainbow.
Donnie's just gonna like sit up and look behind him, like underneath his butt, and see if there's anything.
I
stuck
think
down.
I think it's a shadow.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's what I'm seeing
could
as
be.
I stand up. It's stuck down there. It's only one color, and then I'm just gonna like shake my butt. It's changing sizes. You can see it because there's light. You couldn't see it in the rain.
Feels no pain.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
Just somebody step on it. Or somebody slap it real quick. slap a shadow.
Okay, so final answer, shadow.
Yeah.
The gnome says, yes, very good. You are really, really good at these. I'm impressed. And at this point, it has been 1 minute. I decided a little time ago that the way we're going to do this, Drake, is I want you to whisper me on Roll20. So you do
Backslash W.
/W, and I want you to specify the two things that you want to know, right? And then I'll whisper you back, and then you get to figure out how you want to communicate these things to
keep
your.
us from metagaming.
Yeah, and it's backslash W dungeon, correct? Like, or is that? Am I getting a dupe option?
I think you can just do dupe.
When you type type /W and put a space, the list comes up. Can I ask the next question then?
The gnome says, yes, one riddle, one question.
What is your name?
My name is it doesn't say there. My name is Squillash.
Beautiful. Is it a family name?
The gnome says, no, just my name.
Just mine.
All right. Okay. Let me whisper back at you.
Is Donnie's thing where he discerns something from the thing something that has any visual part of it, or is it a purely mental thing? You look at the target, there's no anything else that needs to be done with it.
I seem to be in the presence of the target out of combat for a minute, and all I
You've
know
told
is
us about this.
I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
It's just observing.
But all I also know is if its number in that given question is higher or lower than mine. I don't actually know.
Regardless.
I don't know the actual raw number for anything.
Yeah.
Direct.
Well, Fred, knowing that Donnie can do that and that it has been around a minute, I'd like to cast message to Donnie. Do you think we can take him?
Oh hell no, brah! This boy is beefy. This boy is tanky. No, not an option.
The gnome says, "Oh, come now, no time for magics now. Let us do another riddle."
All right.
I mean, message does have all the components.
Yeah, it doesn't
to it,
say
so they are. It is very.
Is. If you're directly pointing, or if it's just a subtle point, it doesn't say that. So.
No, but I mean, it has vocal and somatic components, so everybody knows if you're casting it. Especially if they are right next to you.
So you're standing next to this guy, and he's an all-powerful mage.
But
message
doesn't require you to actually say the message out loud. You can just
No, but they know that you cast a spell,
Yeah.
and they may be able to also
read lips.
identify the spell. No, the message is completely silent, but the fact that you have cast a spell is that's what the gnome was commenting on, that you are casting spells.
It's a magic
I
a
believe-
wizard's tower. How dare someone cast a spell in a wizard's tower?
I mean, he's just aware.
I believe we're ready
Yeah,
for the
the
next
gnome-
riddle then.
Yeah, the gnome says, all right, no cheating. Listen closely. This is a hard one. It can't be seen, can't be felt, can't be heard, and can't be smelt. It lies behind stars. Stars, not stairs. It lies behind stars and under hills, and empty holes it fills. It comes first and follows after, ends life and kills laughter. What is it?
Space?
Or it could be
A
death.
vacuum.
Vacuum.
Darkness?
It's under a hill, right? So it should.
No, you can see darkness, right? Or
Can you?
would you
see
say that you can
darkness?
see darkness? Or is darkness just the absence of sight?
Absence
Could
of
be
light.
time.
Ah,
Yeah, but
Well-
time, I don't know, time doesn't fit that well to beyond stars and under hills.
Not be,
But,
I thought it was
but the
behind.
ending was kind of brutal. So I'm
Would you be so kind as to repeat the riddle?
The gnome says, all right, one last time. It can't be seen, can't be felt, can't be heard, and can't be smelt. It lies behind stars and under hills, and empty holes it fills. It comes first and follows after, ends life and kills laughter. What is it?
Maybe void?
No, it's supposed to kill laughter. So.
Yeah.
I'm feeling darkness. That's what it seems to me. Behind the stars, all that I see there, that's dark. That's all I know. I look up in the sky. I see dark. I see star. That's all I know. And I don't know if you remember down below that hill that where we used to live, where I used to live. You know, I visited for a while. It's dark when you leave the city. Like, it's dark under that hill. Oh, it's real dark.
under hills, under dark.
Sure, whatever works for
I don't know.
I think-
I don't quite see how darkness would kill laughter.
Yeah, it's just
exactly.
that the others fit so well. Darkness.
Well, I think, void. How about
By the
void
others,
as
I
a
mean our
concept?
answers to the other riddles, not. our
And
other
let's
answers.
try
So
darkness.
small.
It's not like he's gonna kill us for answering wrong.
Knock on wood.
Hey, probably not, but just to be clear, I think he could if he wanted to. Like this man.
I'm just gonna say darkness.
That way the entire group knows that. Yeah.
You have to say final answer too.
Final answer.
Final answer. Darkness.
All right, the gnome claps excitedly and says, yes, you've done it again. You are so good at this. You're so good. Okay. I'll give you one more question, but then I have a special request.
What? But it's always 3. Mervin got upset.
Okay, what is the best question we could ask? Oh,
What he's
that's a
doing
good question.
Can we try and break his brain by asking him a riddle he can't answer?
Just go classic.
No.
Classic comment.
What is-
What's in my pocket? Still.
What is the second best question we could ask in this situation?
Ooh, is there
that's
anything
silly.
the cryptic gave us that we don't like, that we want follow-up information on? If he's as
Or-
powerful as Johnny says.
Why are we here? Isn't it to get Fred healed? Wouldn't that be a nice question to
Oh
ask?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
a great. Yeah, no, you're right.
Wouldn't that be a nice option?
Oh right. Yeah.
You're right.
Okay, but didn't he just say that he had one more question for us, or were you saying what question do we have? Sorry, dude.
Yeah. The gnome asked if you have a question.
Well, I think we should ask about Feared's condition then, right?
Yeah.
How best to formulate that question, though?
I listen, buddy, little guy, because sitting down. I'm guessing me sitting down. I'm like roughly the same height as this little guy, right? My turtle shell.
Sure. Sure.
Okay, so I'm like looking at my. I was like, listen, I don't know exactly how this happened, but you see, my scaly fellow over here, Mr. Fred. So I guess right before they met me, they were at some factory, and he was like, "Ooh, this machine looks cool. I'm gonna stick my hand in it." And turns out that wasn't a good idea because he came out and saw the sunlight, and now he is the less than fine specimen you see ahead of him. Don't get me wrong. Normally, the man is just brimming with brightness and life, but now he's kind of like a shriveled old newt that used to be a dragon. Is there anything you might have, perhaps an ointment or a tonic that could, or a spell,
Or simply advice?
or advice? We're really looking for anything that could possibly help my scaly brethren out in this particular.
You know what we never tried is submerging Fred in water.
That's true. You didn't join us on Lake Day. You just made me a big boy. That was what happened.
Because I was thinking about like what it just seems really weird that the gnomes would create that if it didn't have a good side of the trade-off, and nothing happened when we were in darkness, but we never tried the other opposite of heat.
Well, we also never tried holding him upside down by his ankles and shaking him.
Wait a minute.
I feel like my logic
So
is sound. You don't have to
Fred,
the
do you
gnome-
take baths?
be like that, Janice.
The gnome says. The gnome says, "Oh, well, I'm no healer. Have you tried cutting the arms off?"
I suggested that.
The gnome says, "Well, I don't really have much to give, but perhaps, hold on." And they kind of rummage around in their pocket for an awkwardly long time, and like two hands in one pocket, just like going around, and they pull out a 4-leaf clover and give that to Fred, saying, "Here, this is for some good luck for you. Hold on to it, treasure it. You'll be fine."
Sorry, my audio kind of cut out. Oh, what did he give for it?
A 4-leaf clover. Is it just a normal clover size?
Yeah. Just like a small clover. Looks to be like it's an actual like living thing, or like it's a clover. Is what I'm saying. And yeah, then the gnome says, "Okay, are you ready for my final request?"
Yes.
Always.
All right. I want all of you to have a very good day.
We'll do our best.
No
Thank you.
promises.
Squillash.
Squash, thank you. Squash.
All right. Do you know if the wizard is in or anything?
The gnome says, go on ahead. You'll find what you're looking for.
Well, okay.
Thank you for the games."
Oh, anytime, my man, anytime. If you got any more of them brain teasers, you just let me know. I like puzzles. I don't know much about shapes, but I try. You have a good day. And he's just gonna reach out, and give him like a little handshake. And then, I guess, are we still in initiative order, or are we?
I feel no need.
Guess we
We could just move on. Like
gently stroll. away.
Donnie holds tight to the center post and is just making my way.
All right.
Moving all 3 of my tokens.
Yep, you can't see anything else on this floor except for Squilch.
Okay. And Donnie goes ahead and once he gets to the stairs, just hollers back, "Yep, staircase in the same place as everywhere else." And then he's going to just start walking up.
All right.
Wait, Donnie. Should we take a brief break before we go up?
I mean, I feel quite, fresh and rejuvenated from my previous nap. But if you're not feeling too hot, I know you kind of try to do some
Do you want me
tumbles.
to heal you?
Well, it's not my condition. It's I'm just feeling a bit tired for some reason. Ever since we were in that weird puzzle room,
Yeah.
I'm just feeling a bit sluggish.
You get used to it. Onwards.
Well, I would not like to get used to it.
I feel like this is one of those moments where it's like you start getting a cold and you're like, oh dear God, I'm gonna die. Where it's like Janice has seen Fred go from bad to worse, and now
Yeah, Janice has
she's
never
having
been like really
symptoms.
sick.
Do you lose? I
Because-
guess you took damage. I guess never mind. Not just the point of exhaustion. Yeah, I mean, Donnie says that's if you want to take a rest, it's fine. No, I don't care.
Do you want to take a quick short rest?
I
I'll-
think you
What do we gain from it?
hit Janice and Mort are low, but that's
Yeah,
it.
they regain after. a
Well,
longer
actually, wait,
rest.
no. Does
They
yeah,
hit
that's
the
a long
left,
rest thing. I think.
Yeah, so there's no reason to short rest right now, really.
Just the hit. Maybe just be hit dice. I don't need anything, so I don't really care.
In terms of daylight as hours as well, you got to think about. I don't think we really need to long rest. Like,
Okay, I guess we can push on then.
Okay.
Should I lead the way again, or does somebody else
No.
want to?
I'll lead the way since you're looking pretty rough. I'm fine. Like I'm full health. I'm feeling fine. So
All right.
Go ahead, Donnie.
So do you go up as a group or does Johnny go alone?
just go as a
I'd say
group.
we go up
I'd
as
say-
a
Group.
but with Donnie in the
I'd say-
sun.
say as a group with me running point. I think.
All right. All right. No trapping Donnie anywhere. So surprise, you'll find yourselves on the right side of the map, and also surprise, these stairs actually had a carpet on them that you
Ooh.
didn't see before.
Well, that's nice.
Oh,
Suddenly you realize, oh, there was a carpet all along.
And where I'm up there, I am. So if I'm running
What are
point,
these things? Oh, no more robots.
So, what you see is just a sort of hall, and indeed there are 5 pedestals. On top of the pedestals, you see 4 of those creatures that attacked you on the first floor. They do not seem to be active, though.
Okay.
Should we destroy them now as a precaution?
I mean, it looks like it's missing one to me.
vandalize this wizard's property?
Well, it's done quite a number to us, hasn't it?
Wait,
So-
no, hang on just a
Maybe
moment.
Merv
Can
should try
I?
to turn it off.
Yeah, I was about to say, could I inspect them, get close up, and root around to see if there's like a single thing I could take out that would disable it that it could easily be put back in, like the battery or something, like just to like not ruin the thing, but just easily disable it.
Give me an investigation check and an arcana check.
Okay.
Double check.
Mm. Investigation.
It should. Yeah.
Damn it.
One of these checks is for success, the other is for quality.
And Arcana.
Oh my god.
Well, if you hit it hard enough, it won't be able to turn on.
Yeah, you you look
Okay.
around some of the creatures, and you don't know if there's any way to do that.
Hmm.
Should we tie them to the podium?
That's a fair
We have a
idea.
lot of rope.
We do have a lot of room.
Yeah, you still have some rope wrapped around Donnie.
While these
Oh, there's two
guys
doors.
are considering this,
Yeah, 2 doors.
can I take a look at this door?
Yep. It's the door.
Does it look like it has handles and can be opened?
Yeah, they're just normal doors.
Does it
You want me to
have a
cast
keyhole?
Mage Hand on it?
No keyhole.
This other door over here, does it have a keyhole or anything like a little loophole I can look through?
They're both normal doors, with handles, no keyholes, and they're fancy
Okay,
doors.
so shall we tie
What?
the robots up first before
If you
doing
want-
anything?
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, let's just spend a little time doing that.
Can I also
Alright.
ritually cast detect magic?
Sure, that's gonna take a while. But I guess tying all these down is gonna
Yeah.
take a while as well.
While since Fred is ritually casting something, I'm gonna ask, can I see that clover?
Sure.
And I'm gonna ritually cast identify.
Okay.
Is this for 10 minutes?
The ritual, yeah.
Also, we
It's
just sort of twiddle our thumbs the rest of
No,
it.
You're tying.
No,
the
I
thing-
mean you're tying the things for 10 minutes because there's
yeah.
4
Yeah.
things, and you're
Should I make?
trying to tie like different sized and shaped machines
Should I
to
make like a
round podiums. So I'm gonna say
Should I
you
make like
lose.
a sleight of hand check?
No, I'm gonna say you use up. You use up.
We all learned a bunch of sailor's knots in preparation for our big boat adventure.
Tying up these 4 robots, you use up 100 feet of rope.
Okay.
They look like cartoon bundles afterwards with like.
Yeah. Then, first of all, Grid is now seeing magic. You don't see anything out of the ordinary around here. And identify identifies nothing.
It is just a 4-leaf clover.
No, I mean it's yes, it is. I mean it's not a magic item.
Oh, great. Okay.
I don't think I ever said it was a magic item.
No, you didn't say it was a magic
It was a
item.
4-leaf clover.
Why would we immediately know it's a magic item?
I mean, if you do
If it
know,
was.
if you take if you like hold on to an item, you know if it's a magical item or not.
Okay.
The
Okay,
properties
so-
simply take a time to figure out.
So we have tied all these guys up. We've detected magic, and we have tried to identify a 4-leaf clover. Nothing has changed.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna bend over and pick up Todd.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to say, come here, buddy. I got an idea. I'm going to carry him over to this pedestal.
Boom.
I'm
You're disguising Todd.
going to set Todd in the 5th pedestal. Does anything happen?
No.
That was worth a try, buddy. I'll put him back down.
We don't
Todd-
know it.
Todd
Todd's
just-
consciousness has been replaced.
Todd's just like looking at me, just like, what are we doing? Excuse me.
No, I imagine the other bots simply just like merge into Todd and
He
One
levels
big
up.
super Todd.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Could be an option.
well, I guess, Mort, you had a good idea with the mage hand there. Do you want to try the door?
Yeah, sure. Just
What? And I would go off to like flank the door's entrance if you're going to open it. Yeah, I would just stand against the wall up here.
Yep. You open the door.
Okay.
Inside,
What do
you
we-
see some sort of little laboratory thing.
So I see a table with some stuff on it. Are we going in?
I don't know.
Do we maybe want to try the other door? Or do we want to see this place first?
I think we should check this place out. It just looks like a lab.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and step inside. Anything
Yep.
happen?
Nope, it's just a laboratory. What you can see is you see some sort of book. Over there, you see a alchemy thing full of some sort of liquid. You see a potion vial. You see some sort of crystal over there on the other table, and on the other table over there, you see some gold.
Does any of it appear magic to my eyes?
Yes, the vial is. Stop measuring the book.
John?
It's a 4-foot book.
Live.
Massive!
Yeah, the potion
Book-shaped
is
rug.
the potion or the liquid is magical. Yes, and also the crystal seems to resonate with some sort of magic.
As soon as he walks in and sees the gold, Donnie's just going to walk on over to that table and start counting the gold. He's not going to take it just yet, but he's curious as to how much is on this
Yeah,
table.
maybe. Yeah, let's not piss off
Can I-
the wizard.
Take a look at this book.
I'm just impressed with his petty cash he has lying around. I'm
Okay.
curious.
So the liquid is hold on. Yeah. The liquid is just evocation, and the crystal is a divination. But yeah, Donnie, you count 5 gold pieces. Oh yeah, wait, Jake's not here. But yeah, the book,
Yeah, sorry
seems to. Yeah, you counted 5 gold pieces.
about that. Ooh, okay. Noted. I'll put it in a nice little. I'll put it back in a nice little pile of 5 stacked gold pieces. I'm not taking it.
Yeah, the book is indecipherable for you. You don't know what it says. It's got a lot of text in it. You do not understand
The
it.
language isn't one I recognize.
Um,
I know Common, Dwarvish,
Hmm.
Elvish. Thieves can't Undercommon.
no. No. It's not a recognizable language to you.
Do I get the feeling that this is some sort of cipher or code?
Who knows?
Because it's just
Anything
really
could
bad
be a cipher
handwriting.
or code.
Well,
Does
I
the-
mean, I am used to like political intrigue and like spying and stuff like that. So, I mean, I don't know. I think I could
I mean,
take a guess
actually,
at if this is this encoded info, like, does this use symbols I recognize in unknown arrangements? Or is this just look like completely wild?
I mean, I guess you understand it sort of like from the sense of the common language, that it is like it is something, but it's indecisible for you. You don't understand what it is, and you don't exactly understand why you don't understand it. But it's just like you don't get what it's saying.
Okay.
Is this a cup?
It's an empty vial.
Yeah, this.
Empty potion bottle, I believe.
I'd
Does
like to go
anyone
over and look at the book
have
as well.
want to do a sort of like a frig and drink from the forbidden potion?
Yeah, just put your mouth under the spigot and drink some of the evocation liquid.
Touching random things is how we got into this mess.
Yeah, could I investigate if the crystal is attached to the table in any way?
Nope, it's not.
Ooh, try looking into it. You said it was divination, right? Or
I mean, I know that I haven't relayed that
Yeah,
information to any of
okay.
you.
Oof,
About
I'll be right back.
with what I know about divination, do I know of any negative consequences from doing any magic associated to that? Like, could there be a backfire? Is what I'm asking, to my knowledge.
Yes.
Okay. I'll pick it up with Mage Hand.
All right. Floating in the air with your hand.
Does anything else happen to it?
Nope.
With Mage Hand, I will offer it to Janice. Be my
Okay.
guest.
I'll catch it in my hands, I guess.
And then I'll step back away from Janice. And the gem, more importantly.
It's connection.
Yeah.
Janice disintegrated.
Okay. While we wait for Tillman to get back, I'm going to take one of those pieces of gold, walk it over to the potion he has in his desk, and like just sprinkle, like just open the tap just a sec to get to drip the liquid on the coin real quick.
Okay. You have made
Trying
you
I,
have
like,
made a
do
wet
it?
coin.
Okay. I mean,
It must
Could be,
smell
isn't it?
okay.
I say, yeah. Do we smell anything? Does anything? Is there anything?
I
all we
mean,
saw
I
was
guess
you just see liquid pour in a coin and fall on the floor and nothing happened.
I guess it smells fruity. Maybe.
I don't know what potions are supposed to smell like that are last.
Yeah.
Curious.
But yeah, it's a wet coin now.
It's okay.
Your a wet coin
Like-
has been added to your inventory.
Well, no, I'll walk it back over and add it back to his remaining 4 pieces of gold on the table. Like I'm not,
All right.
I
A
don't- I
wet
don't
coin has
steal-
been added to the coin pile.
I may be an urchin, but I'm a nice guy. I'm not stealing from people who didn't do me wrong. I'm good. I'm just chaotic.
I'm going to cast augury, see what would happen if I drank the potion.
All right.
Then I have no more second level spells.
You can do it as a ritual,
Oh yeah. Yes, I would like to do it ritually.
but it will take 10 minutes.
Yeah, then it's just gonna take a while. But yeah, Janice, nothing happens to you when you have the crystal in your hand.
Can I look at the book?
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. What do you want to know about it?
So when I look at it, is it sort of like almost a magical effect where I'm staring at it and I just cannot take in the information, or is it just like as if it was written by a madman, like the horse went out at midnight, the
No.
like
So
random sentences.
no. So what you both, I suppose, figure out as you read the book is that it is written by somebody with a skill set that you don't have.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Oh,
So it's like
it's just
trying
like
to
in-
read an advanced chemistry paper. Like,
It's like impenetrable technical literature.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it. Understood.
Let's put it that way.
Well, that makes more sense.
I would like
You,
Charts
you
and
could
graphs.
try. You could try
Gibberish.
pouring some of the liquid on it. Pour the liquid on everything.
I think you missed that, Kate. I poured the potion on a coin and nothing happened. I put it back on the
Can
table.
I investigate the crystal that I'm holding?
Yeah, it's to your eyes, it's just a crystal. You know it's some sort of magical thing, but you don't know how to activate it.
Does looking into it show me pictures of the future or anything?
It shows a picture of you, your own reflection.
I shake it. Does it make any
Brandon,
noise?
share that it's divination magic.
No,
I
there's
haven't.
no noises.
Okay, I hold it up to my ear, and then I'm gonna put it back down on the table.
All right. You did not hear anything.
All right.
I mean,
Well, I guess we can't go to the next room until Mort's finished doing whatever he's doing.
We can do it as long as nothing bad happens. And I would like to cast Mage Hand and open the door.
Hold on.
Mort's still setting out the runes. Hang on, guys. Hang on.
This symbol over on the table here, do I recognize it?
Hold on. Which table? What symbol?
That.
It's decoration.
Decoration.
Fleur-de-lis.
All right. So are you
Alright.
abandoning Mort?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a capable wizard.
I would have gone to the doorway and just stood there.
You know
I'll
what?
wait with Mort.
In case for disaster, Todd will stay with Mort.
All right. Splitting the party. Yes. Let's go. All right. You open the other door as well.
Is that a
Ooh,
harp?
ooh.
And that's a harp.
Ooh.
So I will approach, and I assume you'd let me know if and when I see anything magical.
Yep. So you look into the room. What you see is a bedroom. A very fancy bedroom.
But a bedroom nonetheless. In we go.
Nobody in the bed.
I peer my head around the corner and then I say to Fred, "Is it all clear?"
It's just a bedroom from the looks of it. I can't see anything that would be particularly noteworthy.
Okay, then Mervin's just gonna like sprint in and like flop on the bed. I shouldn't have said.
You feel the bed is warm.
It's a very nice bed. It was immaculately made before before Mervin jumped on it. But yeah, it's very 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 comfortable. You get
Not
+1
mending
to your
those,
comfort level.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's roughly 20 foot long, as all beds should be. Do I have harp proficiency? Unlikely, but not impossible. Viol, lyre, flute, and lute.
A lyre is like a harp, right?
No,
It's more like a
similar,
very
but
much not.
not really.
I
They're
think a
both
harp,
stringed
there's more
instruments,
strings.
but I
Oh, no,
also
wait, am
don't
I
have
thinking the
banjo
wrong thing?
proficiency, so.
I mean, you
do
don't
I-
need to be proficient at something to be able to play it.
A lyre is just like a harp.
A lyre is the right the
It's like
the
a little
guitar-ish
U-shape with
one
strings
with
in
the
it.
with the half sphere.
Yeah,
Right?
a lyre
It's
is
like a-
like a
harp
small.
is just a big lyre.
There's certainly crossover, but like they would be different.
I'll also not play a musical instrument that could be quite loud and alert someone who doesn't need to be alerted right now.
Well,
I see.
Mervin
We
does
are looking
want
for
to
him.
play this harp.
We are looking for him, but
So Mervin's
he
gonna
might
go
not want us
over,
to play his instrument and lie in his bed. Who knows?
and Mervin's just gonna gently, just like do a cascading, very gently.
All right.
He's not gonna pull the harp into position. He's just gonna do it from the side. He's not.
Mervin doesn't have any musical proficiency, right?
Oh no.
Okay. Frid, who is of course highly trained, is able to instantaneously say that this harp is tuned very well. It is in very good condition and sounds really nice.
Please don't damage it, Mervin. Don't.
Oh,
You know,
I'm being very careful.
it's a very well kept instrument. You don't need to damage it. Please don't damage it.
I wasn't gonna.
Mm-hmm. Also, do I
Oh, the shiny.
the books in the bookshelf here? The titles. Does anything stick out in terms of things that I'm able to read, language-wise? Anything remotely interesting?
Yeah, these all seem to be in common, actually. They
They're all white bedside reading.
basically. I mean, it seems like it's some
Sure.
some light fiction. Nothing
That's very nice.
like it's interesting, but not interesting. You know.
Sure. How far away am I? Not close enough. So if I move to there, that's, yep, 30 feet. I would like to mage hand and try and open the next door.
Has
All right.
Mort's augury finished?
No,
Yeah.
Not 10 minutes.
Maud's still thinking about where to put each bone. The next door opens.
Okay.
Is this thing at the end of the bed a bench or a chest?
It's a dresser.
Ooh, I'd like to open it.
Okay, it is full of clothes.
What I can see here is that, does that look like a staircase to me or no?
Yeah.
Okay. And what does this look like? A plant or?
Yeah, there's like some like actually like a tree and such, a little
Would it
mini garden.
the same kind of tree that was in the lower level, or?
No, it just conveniently happens to be the same color, but no. No, this is it does look like it's exotic, but it's not the same.
Not
It looks normal
odd.
but exotic.
Onwards, Mervin.
I love that Freedom Mervin are the ones who are now solo
What are
exploring
you
this.
guys doing?
Being bored and exploring.
Okay, Donnie's
And
just
this
gonna
is
look
within
into.
character.
And mini Mervin
There's
too.
So assuming you guys did yell, but like we heard you yell, like onward, Mervin. I'm just gonna look at Janice and say, somebody better babysit him. I'll go on ahead, and I'm gonna dash ahead.
Oh, sure. You
All
can
right.
go on ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. So what you see is, you see yet another door. You see a few nice little sofas again. You see this little mini garden, and you see some stairs going up. They don't seem to be going very high up. It's like you can like it goes like over the you know the stairs in the middle are in the circle. That circle pillar actually ends there. It's like, I don't know, like 10 yeah, like 10 15 feet up these stairs, and then there's a circular platform.
Okay. If I stand at the bottom of it, do I see anything?
No, you just see that it's like a circular room there in the middle of the stair well pillar thing.
Then, yet again, Mage Hand, try and open the next door.
Okay. It opens.
I'd like to just go a couple steps up the stairs and look at the floor of the circular room.
Yep, it seems to be similar to the tile flooring below. But what you see is that there's a circular hole in the middle of it all.
Oh, like the well that goes down staircases.
So basically, what you're seeing is if you move your or like when you look at the map here, the middle part here is what you can actually see. This.
All right.
That's the hole. That's the hole you can see, and around it is around here is just like a floor.
All right. I know the escape route.
Could be.
I'm gonna go back down the
Well,
stairs.
that's the fast route to the torture chambers down below.
I think that might lead to like the closet by the teleportation circle. Actually,
Yeah.
I forget how the bottom floor was, but that seems like where-ish it could have gone. But
And what can I see in here? Just a storage room, essentially, or
Food. Lots of food.
okay, with that door open and Donnie seeing food, I'm gonna go ahead and head in. And and there's like plants, I assume, in one of the.
There's what you can see. There's
Okay,
none of it's
tomatoes,
magic,
peaches, grapes, fish. No magical foods here.
no, I just meant like food, like vegetables in general. I'm just gonna start walking around and grabbing a little potpourri platter salad, just like in my arms. So I'll grab like tomatoes and whatever other veggies I can find, and crush an apple with a claw on top of that. Just
Yep, you eat some
Going-
food.
going buffet style. So
So
Now-
as you're doing this, Mort finally finishes up with the Lego play, and your omen is wheel.
Oh, it's good then. I would like to offer the first what is this? Grail thingy to Janice after I fill it up with forbidden soup.
Forbidden juice. How much
Alright.
is there? Is this like a large pot, or is there like a limited amount of?
There's a large part. I mean, it's limited, of course, but it's large.
So like, does
there's
drawing
enough
a
for.
single potion
No, there's enough for for conveniently. There's enough at least for a group of 5.
Hell yeah.
And it said wheel.
5 minus 1 coin.
But at least
Can I-
5.
I'm gonna
But I love that. I love that you're using Janice for some reason as the like guinea pig for everything now.
Right?
Janice is gonna take this and investigate it for being poisoned. Can I do that?
We more just did augury to know if it's like bad.
Good or bad.
Yeah, but Janice isn't gonna drink anything that is
That
like.
is fair. That is fair.
I mean-
it is very in character for Janice to inspect for poison.
It's true. And,
Yeah.
and after I get I'll make my way back around towards where we came after I get my salad, by the way. So I don't know if you want to, how the augury timing is going, but probably soon after Janice is, as she's investigating, maybe making my way back.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, it's not poison. Mort just spent 10 minutes
Okay.
doing an augury. It's not poison.
Okay.
I spent
Then-
10 minutes putting down.
Okay, yeah. Janice is going to ready her protection from poison spell, and bottoms up is gonna drink it.
You can't ready your spell.
Have we learned nothing?
Not like in a mechanical sense, in like a in character sense. Like she's gonna
Pick up the components.
think about
and
casting
stuff.
it.
Yeah.
Wait, what
Mort
do you
just
mean
spent
ready?
10 minutes. Mort is there like, am I a joke to you?
Well, to be fair, Mort asked if I would do anything good or bad to him, and he gave it to somebody else. So maybe.
I mean, it's
Could be a
dark elf
poison that only
right?
affects elves.
Could be.
I was very very observant of this point that KK said, yeah, about would it do
What
anything
will
to
happen
me?
if I drink it?
Yeah. That is your question, but I'm running with it. Don't worry. Janice drinks the potion, and your health, all of your health, is restored.
Yes. Janice feels superhuman all of a sudden. Super
You
elven,
are
I guess.
you are still exhausted.
Infinite power.
You still have the exhaustion on you, but your health is full.
I would also like to drink it.
No, now you'll drink it. All right.
We're all just gonna drink this wizard stash of ultimate healing potion.
Yeah, and also it tastes like some fancy fruits.
Strawberry.
Mort, you drink it, and your health is fully restored.
Can I empty my water skin and fill it with this instead?
Oh no,
Um,
there's only one bottle left.
No, you'd have to use a potion vial for it.
Sorry?
Apparently, potions need to be in sterile glass bottles.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't use a water skin for a potion.
Well, otherwise they degrade. It's obviously.
Well, I mean, something needing to be in a sterile bottle is like that's totally sensical.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
wouldn't
fair,
want to
yes.
like
It oxidizes
slurp up healing
rapidly.
potion.
Yeah.
Also,
Exactly.
also
It
you don't
seals
want
the-
to put some strange fruit juice in your water skin, because then it's gonna be really hard to clean.
Yeah.
And also, what if
That's
it
gonna
fire
be
your
water
water
skin.
skin?
That's
You
not
could-
that
you could-
much.
You
that's
could
the
always
water
buy
skin is
another
made
water.
of.
The family heirloom, my water skin. No, whatever should I do? It's been ruined. I can't.
You could
get the
also
stains
always
out.
buy another potion vial.
Or you
But
could
yeah,
ask
But
Janice
we
for
don't-
bottles.
But you can-
She has a bunch.
I don't see a
Can you
storefront
reuse
up here.
potion vials though?
Are you guys good on health?
Yeah, I'm
Janice
full.
has three
We're kind of
empty,
far away, so
empty
I'm not sure
glass
if we can hear you.
bottles. So.
Well, I don't know if we can hear you, but also I'm pretty sure all of us are full. At least I am after the rest.
Yeah,
All right.
But yeah,
Do you want my glass bottles?
Do you have a glass bottle?
I have 3 perfectly empty, ready-to-use glass bottles. Yes.
didn't they previously have
With
poison?
no poison in them.
No. Well, one of them had mystery water in it, but
Oh
We could, like,
yeah.
Yeah. we-
Here, this will heal you.
but I cleaned it out.
Yeah, right.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll give more. How many bottles do you need? 3, right? Okay, I'll give you.
So how many bottles do you fill up?
I mean, I guess all of them, right? We have the one that's lying there, and I have 3 more.
The 4. Okay. You have 4 bottles of potion X.
Okay, I'll put the 3 other bottles back in my pack. Okay. So should we meet up with the rest of the group then? Mort?
Oh yeah. Sure.
Okay,
I'm
then
gonna
I
pick up
guess.
Todd. I don't know
Well-
if Todd is responsive to me in particular, but I'm gonna pick him up and we're gonna go.
As I see you guys, I'm
The general order would have been to like stay and protect more. So I feel like he would just follow you. Although I didn't specifically say that he was there to protect you. Just so he was
This
staying
is
there.
one sick bedroom.
Gonna go over to Feared. Well, we did find, sorry, that mystery liquid appears to be some sort of healing concoction. If you want, you could try drinking it. Maybe that'll cure you of your hands problem.
It doesn't cure exhaustion, remember?
But technically, his stuff just acts like exhaustion. It isn't exhaustion, so we can always refill it
Janice
too.
doesn't know that.
Either way,
No, I mean you got cured of your breathlessness and stuff like that, right? So
No.
No.
no,
Genesis
you had a
still
level.
has-
Yeah, it doesn't cure exhaustion. My bad. Yeah,
I
I
mean,
still have a
either-
level
I
of exhaustion, right?
that's it.
Yeah, Janice and Mortar are still exhausted.
And we
But
can always
otherwise, I
refill it
feel
after.
healthy.
it doesn't cure exhaustion. Exactly.
I'll hold on to it for now. We don't know what it does, so maybe I'll study the potion during a rest and identify what's inside of it. Or Mervyn can cast Identify on it.
So Janice has 3 potion X's and Fried has 1. Also, a reminder of potions is that you do identify what they are when you drink it, except in special situations, of course. And I have not identified what it is, so you would have to use magic on it
Okay.
as
Does-
like next step. Just a short rest investigation wouldn't help now.
Does. Okay, yeah, never mind.
Hey Dupe, what's this thing? Over here.
It seems to be some sort of a box.
A box.
A box.
What's
A
in the
metal
box?
I would like to
small-
investigate this.
Small metal cube.
I would like to investigate this box before opening it.
I would like to help. Are these dead squid?
They look. Oh, I thought they
They're
were
alive
roots.
squid.
I thought they were like sweet potato.
Yeah, I mean, I'd hope they are dead. if they are stored in a box. But yeah, you can do an investigation.
And I'm having help, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, that help was completely useless.
But it was good help
Wow.
nonetheless.
No, actually, it was
Mervin!
bad help. It was bad help because now you wasted another crit.
Yeah.
You wasted a roll
Mervin
that you could have had
gets out
somewhere else.
his deer stalker and his magnifying
Like-
glass.
Like the Tinker type magnifying glasses that like flip over
Yeah,
your goggles
yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah. Those.
Yeah, you thoroughly investigate the box, and it seems to be some sort of. You notice that it's got some sort of like puzzle mechanic to open it. It is metal. You don't like. You give it a bit of a shake. You don't really hear anything inside or anything, but it's got some sort of really complicated lock system on it.
And
Can I
with
try to-
a oh yeah, I guess a double crit isn't on investigation doesn't necessarily get me the code to unlocking it.
Is this like a lock that you can pick? Like, can I try to pick the lock?
No, it's a puzzle lock. So
hmm.
picking it is
Well.
solving it.
Okay, I'd like to try to solve it then.
It seems quite complicated, so it seems like it would take a while to try and figure it out. I mean, you can stop and try doing that now if you want.
Well, where does that stairwell lead that we just walked past? Is there anything? Is the wizard up there?
Oh, it's literally just like a balcony kind of thing.
Well,
There's
is a balcony to what?
No, like I mean, it's just like an overlook to the. Oh, we could just don't. Oh, has the wizard been in the basement this entire time? Oh wait,
Let's
how
go
big
up
is the
this
box? Can I pick it up and take it?
Yeah, it's you can
Okay.
you can carry it around.
Okay, I'm carrying it around then.
So Janice will go up the stairs and enter this room, I assume, and there's like a hole in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Can I like look down the hole?
Yep, it seems to be just a long hole down.
And
Just
what's at the bottom?
just
You don't see a bottom.
and it's just that circular room, right? Because roll 20 is like showing me the lab again. Like there isn't anything past at all. It's just that circular room and a hole.
No, I mean I haven't mapped it out because it's
Okay,
just
but-
a little circular room on
Okay.
top of the stairwell, so I figured it was a
Yeah.
waste of.
I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't like that's all it was. There wasn't anything.
Yeah,
So
like
that's
I described before, it's the circular hole is the one that you see on the map in the middle.
Yeah.
And around it, there's just the size of the stairs is just like a floor.
So it's more than 120 feet deep.
Yeah,
So, Mervin,
assume,
without
probably.
telling anyone what he's doing. Oh no, never mind. Sorry, you do what you were doing with the hole. Never mind.
Well, can I take one of my torches, light it, and drop it into the hole, counting the seconds and watching it go down?
All right. You light a torch. This certainly can't go wrong. You light a torch.
No.
You drop it in a hole. And you see the torch.
Every time.
Yeah, I mean, it's your namesake.
It is.
You just burn down everything.
It's the gasoline storage access chute, obviously.
But yeah, you see the torch. You see the torch float down.
Like it's not moving at a falling speed.
No, it's falling down at a safe speed.
Oh.
Oh no, you guys know what this
I
means,
tie
right?
some rope around myself, and I hand it to Janice and hopefully Donnie as well. And I ask Mervyn for the time stone as well. Let me go. see
But
what's-
Mervin's at the bottom of the stairs. He's gone and done something else.
What do you mean?
Mervyn is now at the bottom of the stairs. I wanted
Oh.
to investigate that tree,
Okay.
that exotic tree.
You'd still be able to hear me, no?
Oh, yeah. I guess I could come up the stairs real quick. You know what? Actually, I'm just going to toss it to you.
Sure.
And throw
Let-
it.
let's- let's
Give
break-
me a
toss the
ranged
artifact.
attack roll.
Ranged attack? Okay.
Yeah.
What modifier do I use?
You could just do your crossbow attack.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Crit fail.
Well, if it's to hit me, you should certainly land. Okay.
What the hell?
Best rolls you
Uh,
had.
You
what have
throw-
you done to roll
you
20?
throw it-
Jeez.
You throw it perfectly so that it lands straight in Frid's hand.
Yeah.
Frid's like, hey, can I have the... And then it's already there.
Thank you, Mervyn. Here goes nothing. And I'd like to first lean over it. And do I feel any difference from the air above it?
It seems like there's some sort of like air current going on.
Okay.
I'm sorry, where exactly is the hole? Like,
In the middle.
Here.
I'll step out into it.
Okay, let me ask, how much rope do you have around you?
Enough to go to the bottom.
Well,
Okay,
it's
so
more
how
than
much is that?
120 feet. We had 400 feet of rope in the cart. We used 100 feet to tie up all of the robots. So we have 300 feet of rope.
No, you had 500 feet and you used 100, so you have 400.
Oh, okay. 400.
How many floors were there? There was the lobby with the library maze. There was.
There's more floors to the tower than you have seen.
Oh.
Yeah, we like.
Well, I was just thinking, like, if we were going back, if this went back down to the ground floor, how many floors had we gone up?
Yeah,
I
you've
don't
ascended.
remember.
You've ascended more floors than 4.
Because we skipped through with the number puzzle, too. We skipped space. Like we went to some.
Oh,
some-
you're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
but some of the
Yeah.
staircases have. Some of the staircases also have like been taller than
Sure.
that, but.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it's
Either
a
way.
tall tower. It's a tall tower.
Okay.
And either way, 400 feet of rope, and he jumps off, and Janice and I are holding on, right?
I mean, Janice is like, has it in one hand, but
So you're assisting me if we need to do anything, I guess.
yeah.
But so you have all 400 feet on.
I'm assuming they're holding on to like the 40-foot mark, so that it's not like at the very end of the 400 feet, because otherwise, like, what's the point?
I'd assume we're letting it like slide through our hands, or
Right.
Donnie is letting
Oh,
it
yeah,
like
yeah.
slide through his claws, like you.
Yeah. I mean,
would when
I
they're
assume
repelling
I assume you're
Right, of
competent,
course.
but I just
Yeah.
want to know the length of the rope that you are using.
Yeah.
400 feet to work with, and I'm holding on with assistance from Janice. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You send Frid, the brave explorer, down into the hole. And yeah, you float down nicely for a moment. Eventually, you land on a burning torch, or next to the burning torch.
Can I see anything down here?
Yep, you have arrived at a place there. Yeah.
A place isn't really what I was looking for. I'll be honest. Do I see anything magical or anything other than stone walls around me?
So is everyone else just standing around there?
I'd like to investigate the tree and the wall behind the tree. That's
Give me a
right
nature
next
check.
to a little staircase.
This one, right?
Yeah, I was thinking more like my idea was maybe the tree is obscuring some sort of entrance to something.
Oh, so you're not investigating the tree itself?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't need to know anything about the
Well, fine.
tree.
Fine. You don't care
Regular
about
investigation
anything.
then?
No, I mean, if you're just looking behind the tree, there's nothing there. It's just a small garden.
Okay, fine. Fine.
It's a wall.
Now that I assume Donnie and I have noticed that the rope has stopped being pulled, right?
Yep.
How much rope is left? Like
About half of it.
estimate.
It's 200 feet used.
Okay. Donnie, how about maybe try pulling on the rope or something? I don't know. Is he safe? Give it like a quick tug to signal him or something. We should have talked about this beforehand, right?
I don't think you're right. We probably should have. We just sent our weakest party member down in the middle of a hole without saying, "Hey, yell back at us if anything happens." So yeah, let's just
Well,
give it a
considering
tug.
it's 200 feet. Considering it's 200 feet, he can't even message us or anything.
No, if only he were able to shout and people were able to use their ears to hear stuff.
That's a long ways away. You know what, Janice? You know what? I can hold on to this. Why don't you just scamper yourself on down? But if you get halfway, if you get keep trying to ping him, because you can do that message thing too. I can't do anything special like that, so I lose track of who can.
I can't message people. That's outside of my domain of expertise.
Well, that is less helpful than I thought it was going to be. But
I can.
You can shoot an arrow straight up, right? You can shoot an arrow 200 feet. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
If you make it down there, just let us know with a little.
Guys.
Oh yes.
Mini Mervin can fly.
Oh, you are correct. Mini Mervin, you are magical little baby. Where you at, buddy? Where you at?
Mini Mervin is just gonna zoom past and dive down the hole.
I mean, Minima tries to dive, but you just end up floating down at a slow pace.
Okay, well he tries.
But yeah, Frid, you feel somebody tugging on your rope.
Then I shout up, "Yeah, I'm okay," and then I shout back what I can see.
Is there anything up here where we could tie the rope down, like a hook or anything?
I mean, you'd know there's a tree there.
I mean,
so.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah, I mean, you could take it all the way to the tree, but I mean,
oh wait, I have a grappling hook.
Yeah, you can. Whoa. You can keep roping around if you want. If you haven't determined yet that it is safe to just jump down it.
Well,
but Frid, you see a chamber. You see a circular domed chamber. It's bigger than the rooms you've been in before in terms of height. Like the dome goes a little bit higher, but otherwise it's a little bit smaller diameter than the floors above you. It's very plain. It's just like stone walls around you, stone tile flooring. In the middle of the room is another circle. It's a circular pool of water. It seems, from your point of view, it seems like it's not too deep. and especially in the middle of the pool where there is a rectangular stone slab of sorts, which is just slightly below the surface of the water, just like an inch or something like that, below the surface of water. And on top of that slab, you see a human, an old human, lying there,
Dead.
apparently, possibly sleeping or dead.
Well, I think, Donnie, can you quick tie the rope around the tree, just so we have a way to get back up?
While
Um,
they're all doing that, Mervin's just gonna jump down, and right behind him, Todd is gonna sort of like not jump or do anything, just like sort of just roll right off the edge.
Yep.
Into the hole.
And yeah, so Don's gonna be like, well, I mean, if it would make you feel better, I guess I can give us a little way out of here. I think it's a one-way trip though. But either way, I'll use my one extra almost 100 feet of rope to get it back to around the corner to the tree.
I mean,
And then
this
tie
is
it
like
off.
35, 15,
Plus the ropes
so
around
yeah,
the
like
area.
50 feet of rope to reach the tree.
At least. But yeah, I'll tie that off to appease Janice, and then I'm gonna walk up and jump off the edge too, similar to her.
Yeah, so you all
Okay,
just float
yeah.
down.
Oh,
You float down to that same basement chamber with Frid. The human looks. They are, first of all, they're just wearing pants, and in fact, I have a very particular look in mind for this character. And if you have seen the Witcher show on Netflix, then you'll know this person. But here's a picture of said character. I'll post it in the chat there. Conveniently as well shirtless. But yes, you see an old human man who seems to be in really good shape, like physically in good shape, but yeah, bald, a short beard, very well kept. All in all, seems to be very very nice looking. But yeah, they're just lying there on the slab in the middle of the water. So they are like slightly submerged. They are lying on their back, so like the water is not up to their ears or anything, but just a little bit like touching them.
I'm going to call out Walton Rich. Wake up.
The human wakes up and they come up to a sitting position on the slab, and they look at your group and say, who might you all be?
We're an adventurers party that have managed to reach you here for some advice we require.
I'm gonna ask him if he's the wizard. Are you the wizard?
The wizard says, yes. Yes, I am. Waltranchich, the Arc Wizard. Where is my servant?
Do you mean
The
the
gnome?
robot at the door? That thing malfunctioned, said as much, and then tried to kill us. After that, we've been we had to climb this tower to get to you, perils and all.
Oh.
Or are you talking about the gnome?
What gnome?
Yeah, great, awesome.
No, my servant at the door should have let you in. This is strange. Please come on in from the chamber over here. Let's talk. And the wizard gets up and wades through the water towards you.
Is there anywhere to sit, or are we just having this conversation standing?
Just standing. But do you all just like come out of the wind
do.
tunnel?
Yeah, sure. Come out of the dropped area into the room he's in, and just kind of stand near the door. Sure.
Any of you that happen to have anything magical on you, magic items and such,
Potions?
Okay.
you notice that potions would not fall into this as they are kind of actively used. But anything else, you notice that you because we assume that you have some sort of connection to your magic items. You know that they are magical and such. You notice that they no longer function.
So
Would
all of a
my
sudden.
detect magic then cancel?
You don't have it on anymore.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's been a while because we had Mort's augury going on and everything.
Yeah, no, fine, yeah. Sure.
So you had mentioned for like my staff, if I'm like walking cane with it, it's not magical, and if I have it out, it is. And since we had left that combat, like whatever with the gnome, I probably would have had it walking. So do I even notice anything, or as far as I'm concerned?
Yeah, you notice that you can't transform it.
That it's just like stuck as a stick. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't sound good, but no.
We're in the water now, or
No, you're in the room around the water.
Yeah.
Shall we tell them about him then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cancer him the afflictions and when they've begun, and how we think it was a known technology that has caused me to be very tired, but mainly in the sun. But now getting worse to also not be in the sun and be negative.
The wizard listens to your story for a little bit and interjects at some point and says, "Well, but why are you here? Why have you come to me with this?"
Who else should we go to?
The healer in the town sort of recommended you and name dropped you specifically.
Yeah.
So we thought you might be able to help.
The wizard says, "But if you were in the Underdark and that is where you face this, why did you not go back to this gnome or whoever it was? Why did you travel? Why did you travel all the way over here?"
We realized this.
The room, as it was on fire with some magical, seemingly magical liquid, monstery fire. It wasn't somewhere we were able to stay.
Well, regardless, you, Drow, would you know anything about this?
No, I mean, I've tried to cure him of any poisons, but that hasn't worked. I'm unsure what exactly this affliction is. And I mean, the entire sunlight thing is somewhat strange to me already. It is not my area of expertise.
Wizard says, all right. I just figured out that since it was some sort of Underdark magic, maybe you would know anything about it or anything. See, I may be well versed in the arcane arts, but in the Underdark there's lots of secrets beyond me even.
Can you have a look,
Just-
see if there's anything you can do?
Surely I can try something. Let me think. Yes, I may be able to do something, but it could be risky with how things are right now. You understand?
What do you mean how things are right now? Is that in a political sense, or you mean physically?
no, Fred. I think he's talking about the dying magic.
What?
The everything. The key. And the,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the sage.
I
But
will.
wait,
On
wait,
that
what-
note,
what-
the wizard says, well, surely you must have felt the effects of this thing that's happening. You know of the disaster at Landris Pass and everything. I, of course, was very heavily afflicted by this, so I do not know what will happen with this. Magic, as you... I mean, I'm sure you've noticed with your own spells how magic has done strange things.
No, we can't say that we have, I believe. I mean, all of my magic, limited as it is, has been operating at full functionality. I mean, not in this room, I think. There's something. Do you have some sort of warding set up here? But
The wizard says, "Oh, yes, in this chamber, we are on top of a ley line, so this chamber is where I meditate and heal myself after exerting a lot of power on the arcane weave. And I've had to rest here for quite a while now. Most of this room is a zone of dead magic, so no magic can be cast here. It is simply to concentrate all the magical energies of the ley line to that point in the middle of the room, in the middle of the pool."
well, can I go back over to where the magic isn't blocked? I mean, I assume it was like the underneath the tunnel thing we came down.
Yep.
And then I'm just gonna cast or try to cast dancing lights,
Where?
just like right above my head.
All right. Yeah, you cast it. The wizard says, well,
I mean,
of course,
it's just a cantrip, but I've felt no difference, or have I felt any difference?
Have you? The wizard says, yes. Of course, simple cantrips would be easy enough to cast. But I'm sure you've noticed if you have used any of your more powerful spells, how they have acted erratically. We believe in the Academy that the greater the strength of the spell, the greater the power that you are trying to exert on the weave, the more chaotic the effect would be.
At what level of spell would these effects start to be noticeable?
Level?
I'm sure you
anything
have some sort
more
of
powerful.
classification scheme
Yeah,
that you use.
maybe on a scale of 0 to 9.
As far as we have observed so far, you must understand this is of course a new phenomenon, but as far as we've observed so far, the effects are simply greater the more powerful the spell is. But I cannot believe
well-
that you wouldn't... I cannot believe you adventurers would not have noticed anything so far.
There was time.
Well,
They
you see,
told
sir,
me.
I don't use those spells that you mentioned, but I do have this stick that I've seen my parents give me back in the day. You said that that little slab out there is like all the power from, I think you said, a ley line. They all kind of comes together right there, and that's like the only spot that's got magic in this room. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
Well, could I just like, because my staff's kind of magical, but it feels kind of dull right now. Could I just like set it down there and like see if it can get a little recharge or something? Like it just feels a little light compared to usual.
Well, I doubt that it would be recharged in any way, but
Oh,
feel free to try. Go
But,
ahead.
but for example, are you familiar with the basic darkness spell?
The wizard says, of course.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast darkness, a point you choose within range. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna like right above my head, 20 feet up. I'm gonna generate that the huge ball of darkness, snap it into existence, or do whatever. Um, does it work?
Yeah, yeah.
Does
You just
did
cast
feeling,
darkness into the air.
Did feeling
The wizard says again, yes, of course, simple cantrips like that. The most simple spells that any child could cast. Of course they work.
I
I'm gonna
turned
ask
to
what
Fred
level
and
are
Mort
you talking about?
Sorry. Yeah, what?
I'm just gonna ask him. And what order were you speaking about?
What?
What order of spell? Like what level?
He already said
he didn't
simple
say.
start.
He
So that's what
refuses
I'm
to
asking him
put things.
directly.
Yeah, we already asked him that.
We have asked that.
Yeah,
Oh,
the wizard
yeah,
already explained that the more powerful the spell, the higher the chance.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
but
turn
we know it's
to
a simple
Fred
spell.
and Mort and say, well, the only thing we've seen that went really terribly wrong was that time loop thing, but I always assumed it was because they were doing something experimental. And that's why it went wrong.
Time loop.
But
What time loop?
We
Well, it just
probably unrelated. Some mages backed in the west were experimenting with time magic and managed to capture a time fiend, but their experiments went wrong at one point, and we were caught in a time loop.
The wizard listens to this with great interest and asks, "What is
it was
time fiend?
Pardon?
it was contained to a single house and
What is
oh,
a time fiend?"
it's like a demon, but not.
I'm just gonna pull out time stone.
can I wait? Can
The
I
things that
insight
live
check
inside
this? What's he? Is
Fred
he?
has it.
Does he feel? Is he like genuinely curious, or is he like? Is this like suspicious? Am I getting bad vibes?
I mean, go ahead and roll.
$23.
Roll again. You still have exhaustion.
Ah, right.
Mort and Janice still have exhaustion. Remember that. As far as you can tell, there's no bad intent to this.
I would like to say to him, according to all known laws of aviation, there is no way he should be able to fly. And then I'd like to recite as much as Fred remembers from that passage of the time relationship with bees. And then I'll say at the end of however long this takes, if you want more, the wizards might have written about it in a published paper, and their names were Anlin and Banks.
No, it was Yar and Banks, right?
Was it?
Anlin was the rich guy.
Yeah, no, that's right as well. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. As this goes on, I assume that that Donnie went ahead and threw the
Yeah, I
staff on.
put my staff on the table. Yeah, like
Yep.
slightly submerged in water, probably. Yep. I'm trying to open it, but like I normally would.
You open it to glaive form there.
Okay.
That's a question.
Yeah. I mean,
Do you?
I would.
Yeah.
You said it. I feel like it couldn't transform before, so I would
Yeah.
try to as I
Okay,
walked
yeah,
up to it.
Yeah, okay. So this happens just as as Fred is done talking about bees.
I wonder
and,
why I'm talking about these.
And suddenly the glaive kind of starts rumbling, and the whole room then starts rumbling, and
Uh,
the wizard does a quick like shush motion at Fred, like, okay, hold on, and turns to Donnie and says like, take it off quickly.
I pull it back.
And the wizard says, the rumbling stops, and the wizard says, what did you say that weapon was?
I say it's I don't know. My parents gave it to me. It's a transforming glaive. I don't know. Always seemed to have kind of a special like spice to it, but I don't know. And I just like hold it out to him. So he can see.
It's not. It is now in the glaive form because you can't untransform it now.
Yeah, but I just like,
But,
so I like hold it out in both arms to him so he can examine it.
Yeah,
I'd like
the
to
wizard.
also add, an oracle noticed something strange about it as well, saying that it should take us east.
That's true. She did say that.
Yeah, the wizard inspects the weapon for a moment and says, well, here in the chamber we can't figure anything else out about this.
Okay.
But whatever it just did, it was powerful.
Oh well. Good. Okay. I always thought it was me, but glad to know it's just my equipment that I got.
Donnie is nothing without his transforming glaive.
I mean, it's fine. You say the man.
The wizard hands the glaive back to Donnie and goes over to the middle of the room and just kind of puts the hand on the slab and feels out for a minute and says that something is wrong. Something has changed. Another mystery for us to solve. All right,
like,
but
as in just now something changed?
Yes,
Oh no.
but let's get back to your issues, adventurers. So,
Guys, 1 second.
You would-
we asked him about Fred's condition, and after that, my internet started acting up for the next 15 minutes. So, what happened then after that? Sorry for the.
He said he talked about he said that he was trying to
Magic
do
is
something to help
broken.
Fred. Yeah,
Strong
magic is
magic's,
broken.
Probably above 5th level or above spells, roughly, might have negative consequences.
I don't know where
and-
you're pulling this level
Well,
from.
I'm able to cast and have successfully cast 4th level spells. That's why I'm extrapolating that possibly 5th level and above spells might have issues, because when I used a 4th level spell, nothing bad happened. So
If the key is connected, then it might be shielding us from the effect.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, what the wizard said was that the more powerful the spell, the higher the probability that things go wrong. But yeah, so the wizard says, okay, let's get back to the matter at hand. So these wizards, they are from Thorn, yes.
Yeah. Yes, the Kingdom of Thought.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
the Kingdom of
see.
Thought.
I see. So they are researching time magic there. Huh. I should
Well,
report this back to the Emperor. Thank you for letting me know.
Oh.
in return, may we ask for your knowledge regarding a issue we are having? What can you tell us about Mithra and her temple or jail? And
What's ringing? Somebody's ringing? Donnie. Yeah. So sorry. Could you repeat that?
what can you tell us about Mithra, the goddess of magic, and would you know anything about her temple or jail?
Watchentish says, Mithra? Do you mean
Well, Mysteria.
Mistra?
Mistra, yes.
Of course I know Mistra, the goddess of magic. I am a wizard, of course. I am familiar. Mistress Temple lies lies to the northwest. It is several days travel that way. It is close. It is east from the city of Stoneholm, as I understood you came from. So, have you not? You have not visited it yourself, then?
No, we didn't know where it was. We know that from experience that ley lines have caused some issues, and it's related to Mithra. One of our old party members swam in a ley line and then became possessed and kept chanting something over and over.
Possession. Yes, that would explain it. I have felt a presence in the arcane weave myself. So what you're saying is it is Mistra?
That's one possible explanation. We are
A child of Mistra.
pardon?
A child of Mistra, something from her, but not necessarily her.
Possibly.
Well, circling back around to this powerful magic, I mean, if you cast a low power spell such as the darkness spell, have you noticed any effects? Is it more difficult to cast or anything? Because I really haven't noticed anything at all. And I mean, looking at the orb of darkness, I assume it's like perfectly smooth and looks completely normal. It's not like rippling ominously or anything like that.
The wizard says, yes, of course, things can, with a large sample size, we have determined in the academy that almost any spell can misfire. We are working on a way to counteract this effect in some way, but we have yet to make any breakthroughs. But perhaps if you, at any point you visit the academy at Van Lawson, they may have something new there by the time. But yes, any
Farn
spells
Lawson.
surely you must have
Isn't-
seen.
Isn't that the city that was destroyed?
No,
No.
Farnlossen is
No,
to the
that's
east.
our end destination
okay.
for the.
It's the capital of
Yeah.
the empire. But yeah, the wizard continues. If you surely you must have seen some sort of indication of this, of a spell being more powerful than you expected, a spell being less powerful than you expected, any sort of strange phenomenon, anything
Well,
tied
we've
to that.
certainly seen strange phenomenon, but of the spellcasters in our group, I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but Mervyn, Feared, Mort, have you guys had any difficulties? I mean, even what was the highest? I mean, you were casting polymorph spells just a couple days ago.
Yes, they went off without a hitch.
I
But
tell them that
I
reopening-
understand that there's magics a lot more powerful than a simple polymorph.
What if Landris was an accident?
No, there was a floating wizard
There was a
who
guy.
cast
Yeah,
a
I know,
spell.
but what if he was trying to do something slightly different?
Blow up less of the city.
Are you talking about this in character?
Yeah. I'm saying this out loud.
Well, yeah, Waltrentich just says, of course it was an accident. I didn't mean to blow it all up like that.
Oh, right.
What do you
You
mean?
did it.
May I
Oh,
ask what spell you cast that had such effects?
I attempted to break down the keep in Fort Harm, simply as a demonstration of the Empire's power. I was under what's the word? The emperor
Direction?
told, yeah, the direction of the emperor to show the power of the empire. It was meant to only be an
Like, take
impressive
down the outer
demonstration.
wall.
An impressive
No,
demonstration,
just like-
but not on the scale that it happened to be. I tapped into the arcane weave as I do, and I suddenly just felt that instead of me controlling it, it just all came through me. And next I know, I'm waking up back in Landris, having been saved by some brave soldiers from the Empire.
Just out of curiosity, what level spell were you using at that time?
We don't know. He doesn't know about levels.
Levels aren't a thing to this man.
They're
How
part of the
powerful.
character sheet. They're not something that exists in the world.
No, I thought because spell slots existed.
It's
No,
just
it's
like
just a-
it's just
just
a
a
general way of describing
representation.
how much
It's a way
energy
to
you
show how
have.
you can-
for a
He just
spell.
he just knows he gets a certain level of sleepy after every X number of times he uses fireball. That's just all he has.
Okay,
He
okay.
doesn't know what those levels are.
I think I finally understand.
I mean, nobody in the world has HP. Nobody has spell slots or level or experience
Nice.
points or anything like
I
that.
thought
Yeah,
we all had
they are
spell
game.
slots.
They are game mechanics,
Yeah,
and
no, yeah.
you need to separate the game mechanic from the actual world.
No, I
Of
thought-
course, spells have
yes.
different power magnitudes, but they aren't necessarily, classified in the same sense as is in-game mechanics. So
I would
you
imagine.
you first of all probably can't just go and ask somebody, okay, did you cast a level 9 spell? Did you cast a level 8 spell? Because those are probably going to be pretty much the same. but also, as said, it's going to be pretty much the same. So what you basically get out of a question like that is, did you cast a really powerful spell? Did you cast a mid-level spell? Did you cast a really low-level spell?
I would imagine that people describe spells sort of similarly that we would describe like levels of mathematics. Like, what year of school did you learn it in?
Yeah.
I mean, wizards.
Yeah, like you don't say calculus
Wizards may
is
have
difficulty 5 math.
Yeah.
wizards may have like really intricate classification of magic. This goes in this school and this goes in this power level and everything like that. But that's not necessarily how everybody sees it. And none of you are academic types as characters, so you also would probably not be seeing them in that sense.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
it's
at the
all
academy-
exciting to me. Like, as far as I'm concerned, message is level 9 is the most exciting spell I've ever seen. Like, I don't understand how. Like, I'm just all for it. But,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but as the wizard has already told
I
you,
mean, at the
they were
academy,
casting a powerful spell,
cool.
and a spell that would
At the
destroy
academy,
a keep is a powerful spell.
What
were you gonna say, Tillman?
Completely.
And this spell that you proposed might be able to help our companion here. Could you describe this a bit more? What effects does it have?
He says, no, I didn't propose any spell. I said I could look into it. I need to investigate what the problem is first. But I just want you to know that there are risks involved in this all, as the
Right.
arcane weave is vulnerable right now.
In the meantime, could Fred maybe sit in the pool for a little bit? Because I think he's like, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I'd say he's maybe, 2 days, 3 days away from dying? How much time do you need?
I'm not a doctor, but he's
No,
got
but
not a
two-
doctor.
Approximately 1
2
week,
days
you're
to
going
live.
die.
Maybe if we put him on the slab, he'll supercharge and then
You have 6 minutes to live.
Just buy time. Like, it's not gonna maybe not cure his, like, the underlying
Maybe this is like a
ailment.
Sure, I'll go
Spider-Man
into the
situation.
center of the room.
you
I'll
gonna
ask,
ask him
may
first?
I go to the center of the room?
The wizard says, "All right, let's get to investigating this problem then. Lie down here, please." And they point to the slab.
Cough twice.
In the center of the room?
Yeah.
Okay, I do that with the time stone, with the
Oh,
MacGuffin.
no.
Wait. Maybe you should leave your equipment somewhere else.
No, it'll be fine.
No.
I probably
Do
don't.
it. Do it.
Do you do it?
No, I keep the stuff on me.
Yeah, but do you do it? Do you go on the slab?
Oh yeah. I go and lie down. Yeah, in the.
All right. Yeah, you lie down. You notice that it's kind of, well, you've been feeling really bad already, but you feel like you feel really bad trying to just like get down there, and then suddenly things start to kind of blur in your vision, and Fred is now unconscious.
Okay.
What happened to him?
The
No, I don't know. That doesn't...
the wizard jumps over there and is like, "Oh, what happened?" as well.
He
Oh,
just
I don't think that's
laid
a good
down for a
sign.
second there. We just
Are there
laid down for a second there. Yeah.
Is there like
The-
arcane lightning flashing around or anything?
No, Fred's just unconscious. The wizard says, "Oh, right, let me see what's wrong here. The Dragonborn's still alive. All right, let me look." And they kind of crack their knuckles and you just start hearing this like low muttering of arcane spells, and the wizard is doing all sorts of cool hand motions and.
You would think that, like, step one would be eliminating the other variables, such as all of the magic items on his person.
Well, he doesn't know that I've got magic items on me.
Why wouldn't he? Okay. You're
But
so
yeah,
weird.
Actually, not like dumb, but
But yeah, the wizard is just like casting spells on Frid right now.
Okay. Yeah.
how deep is this water, by the way?
It's like knee
Maybe
deep.
knee height. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could swim in it.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, no, just to ask.
You could also drink it.
You could also drown in it if you wanted to.
No, I actually can't.
I mean, when was the last time that you got to swim in a pool over a ley line?
I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but the last person to do that did kind of explode into a ball of light. So,
Hey,
then again-
hey,
Oh,
you're
what was that?
yeah,
What-
Fred is unconscious, so cannot tell Janice not to do that.
Wait, do I hear Frid start to whisper anything ominous or anything like
But I
that?
just cast the message cantrip. You want to take a dip?
But yeah, is anyone doing anything?
No.
Maybe we should ask the wizard if he can cast Greater Restoration or something like that.
Well, he's pretty busy right now, so I don't know.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing.
Janice is gonna go over and stand in the non-dead magic zone because the anti-magic zone makes her feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, and Mort just goes over and over to the over the wizard's shoulder and it's like, hey, cast this.
Give me
Yeah.
game.
Did you mean?
I have 6 months of med school training. Let me in there.
Did Mort mean to say cast that on himself or cast it on Fred?
Oh yeah, Mort also
no.
has a level of exhaustion.
I would want to ask him if will this do anything? Greater Restoration. Will it help?
The wizard stops casting spells for a moment and says, "I've already tried. Now let me
No.
work."
Oh, no.
Yeah, the wizard's just like rapid casting spells there, everything on Fred and just kind of trying to figure out, and suddenly just stops and says, "All right." Turns to you all and says, I still do not understand what this thing is that is inside of this Dragonborn, but whatever it is, it seems like it wasn't designed for one of his kind. Was probably designed for, well, yeah, as you said, a gnome. So I think the Dragonborn is simply too far removed from such a creature for this thing to operate properly. But I think I
Transform
have.
into a gnome.
I was about to say, tap into the ley line and to use polymorph and make it permanent.
The wizard says, I think I have stabilized his condition now, but I do not know for how long this is going to last. And Frid wakes up
Hmm.
By the
Well,
way,
Ugh. Oh, I still feel terrible. You couldn't do it, Doc, could you? You just.
no, actually, you feel just fine.
Oh, okay. Lovely.
Mervyn has had a sudden realization and sort of like gets all excited and like sort of like runs into the pool up to Woltenrich
what did
and
you do?
gets out his the plans of the other thing in the cave that we didn't understand. And I'm like, is this helpful at all? Do you know what this is? Tell me this is the mystery key to help Fred.
The wizard looks over at the paper for a moment. It's like, how is it relevant to the situation now?
It was
We need
also
to
made by the
save
same
this.
gnomes.
Huh. But what is it?
I don't know.
Well, is there any
Why
chance of
did
simply
you-
It had a bunch of rotating parts.
Why didn't you
know,
ask the gnomes?
They were gone. And then we accidentally burned down their lab. Give us a break. I took these extensive notes, okay? Is the best I got.
hold
The
on?
wizard says,
Now on
you.
assume that we did our best and not ask why.
Hold on.
The
Wouldn't
wizard
it
says
be a
you should
simple-
take this to. You should take this to a Svirtneblin expert or a Svirtneblin themselves. Their ways are mysterious to us all. You should
Can
simply go
scry
back.
one of them right now?
You should simply go to the source of the information.
Okay.
Are there? Wouldn't it be possible to sidestep this issue by transforming Feared into a different race? Is that something that can be done with magic?
I'm going to look very, very shocked as you say that. Like, how
I mean-
dare you?
If we make him into a, if this problem stems from this elixir or whatever he imbibed with his biology, we could, I don't know, is there any magic that can do that?
The wizard seems to sort of half just ignore this and turns over to Fred and says, "Good, you're awake. So here's the thing. I did what I could, but I don't know how long this effect is going to last. I may have given you weeks, I may have given you days, perhaps only hours. I cannot say, but you should be fine for now, but know that you need to choose what to do with this. There's some sort of I don't know, creature inside of you or entity, and it just doesn't work with you, and I suppose you only have a choice whether you want to get rid of it or if you want to try and find a way to master it.
And how would I go about both of those options?
Either way, it's hard to say. Possibly we could try something at the academy, at removing this thing. Otherwise, I suppose somebody who would be an expert on Dragonborn may be able to help you.
And do you
Would-
know any of those? As I'm not massively familiar with too many other Dragonborn for complicated reasons.
The wizard says, in the northwest we have several the old clans over there. They may know something. Apart from that, who knows? I would imagine you adventurers have better connections, even than me, with your guild.
Would does this possession, does this sound like it could have something to do with the magic question that's also being investigated at the academy? Do you think there could be some sort of link between these two?
What position do you mean? The
Well, we
effect
were
on the
talking
magic
earlier
wave?
about the entity that is within the magical weave somehow, which influences spell casting.
Yes, of course, it has something to do with the the weakening of magic. But we are talking about the Dragonborn's illness now.
So if this thing that is inside of you, Feared, is some sort of creature or entity, has it tried to contact you? Have you been having strange dreams, or when you meditate, can you hear a second voice in your head or something like that?
No. Should I?
Can you cast detect thoughts on yourself? This is a legitimate question.
Or wait, would... No, I guess...
The wizard says, well, I have done what I can to you. I have expended a lot of energy doing it. I need to return back to resting. Is there anything else?
We are
Before
Yes.
very grateful for
I
your
send
help.
you on your way.
As we climbed the tower, there was one thing that's very confused a lot of us. There was a floor that seemed like it was outside, and there were drow, but they were not like this one here, and they were fighting against
Satyrs.
satyrs, and there was even a death knight there. And at the end, one of them said something about a loon, and it all seemed very odd. Could you please explain that?
The wizard turns to the others, other than Frid, and just asks, "Did all of you see this, or was it just?"
Oh no, this was something
yeah,
all of us saw. But it was very confusing because these drow did not speak drow. Was
Show him
extremely
the pin.
strange.
Show him the pin.
Ah yes, and I'll pull out the pin. One of them gave me this pin, in fact.
What you pull out is you pull out a what's the thing? You pull out a can opener, like a very basic, like a tiny can opener thing. And
Well,
and
that's
the wizard
strange.
says, "What floor did you say this was on?"
It was the first floor up the first staircase.
Second floor.
Well, it depends on which country you're in. I don't know how they word it in this land.
In this land, they word it the smart way, so the second floor.
Second floor.
But yeah, the wizard says, "No, that is the kitchen and the dining hall. Are you sure you saw this?"
Yeah.
Well, now
Maybe
you
that
did.
gnome was screwing with us.
Well, this was after the puzzle, right? We had to There was some sort of key. There were shapes on a table that we had to slide into their appropriate positions.
Yes, and I will say you have a fantastic eye for produce. I tried a salad on the first floor from your pantry. I made a little kind of like acai bowl, and both fantastic. But no, there were. I did not see a kitchen in between. I saw a table with some food. I saw a cupboard at the end with some more food, but no kind of prep area. So that's why I just kind of like. That's why I'm a little bit dirty. I was carrying it with my hands. But no, nothing in there. No.
The wizard says, "Oh, well, that is strange. Yet another mystery for us to solve then."
I mean, maybe I'm biased because I've never had a house. But if I was told that my kitchen had turned into a forest, I would have a little more concern than what you're exhibiting. Oh, right now, so, no offense. I mean, maybe you're just a more laid back person than I am. But like, if you want like a hand to go check it out, I mean, I'll gladly accompany you, especially if there's dinner involved afterwards. But if you need to go to bed, I mean, no worries. I understand that.
The wizard says, I'm sure my servants will take care of it. Worry not, my turtle friend."
Speaking of,
About the servants, we did stab most of them along the way.
Darn it!
Well, to be fair, they were throwing beams of light and punches in our direction, and my little friend over here, he used his crossbow, and he helped finish. He finished off this little blue orb you had, and kind of like well, it's where the salad was. I don't know if that's like the dining room or what it is, but just so you're aware, the servants might be a bit predisposed at the moment. There were like 4 more on pedestals once we got up here to the top, but like the lower level ones,
Tried to kill
unfortunately,
us.
they did not make it through. Just a heads up, if you need any help cleaning up, I mean, I'm good with a broom, so just let me know. But just so you're aware, just wanted to make sure no surprises for you. Um, yeah, just let
The
me know.
wizard, the wizard says, I see, I see. I will check it all out later on. If things indeed did malfunction as you said, I suppose you owe me no damages. But yes, I will look into this later. But I do have to regain my powers first. I would be foolish to go into any dangerous place without resting first.
I mean, you
one
built your
last
house
thing.
on top of a massive vein of magic. This cannot be the first time this has happened.
Oh, no, it's not.
Okay.
All right. Well then, we're very thankful for your assistance, of course. And if we come across any other strange magical phenomena, we'll certainly share it with you or the academy, whoever happens to be near at the time.
Also, was the circle in the first room, or well, adjacent to the first room, a teleportation circle?
Oh yes, you did. Oh, I just realized you did not use it. I see. That would have brought you right down here, and it is where I will send you now.
Knew it.
I gotcha. Well, you see,
Yeah, one last
we
thing.
didn't really know the code for that, and in my experience, going into someone's house and trying to use systems like that without a code is a good way of getting shot at. It's funny enough, we got shot at anyway without even putting in a code, so we might as well have at least tried. Is
Yes,
there any?
my servant should have showed you how
No,
to get in.
he was a bit under the weather. It's all good. In the future, what would we need to do to use that nice little circle of skipping fights and whatnot that you might have in the foyer?
You simply need to know the right code words.
which
But it's-
are
Like we're talking like pumpernickel, apple. Like what's the
My servant,
Shabba-dabba-doo?
my servant knows the words. Worry not.
Just
Well,
as
and you don't, or they change daily. Like
Let's say-
what?
Because I have to reiterate, your servant did get a little bit sliced up. And he
My
did not
next
offer
servant,
up-
my next servant will also know the code words. Do not worry.
Okay,
Okay.
good. I like little robot guys. I don't know this little Todd guy. I mean, he might be one of the coolest little doodads I ever seen. So it's not that I wanted to hurt your servants. But like I said, they shot first, and I finished the fight. So that's just how it goes sometimes. But
The
well, no worries, no worries. I'll
The
be nice
wizard-
to the next one. I apologize.
the whole time as Donnie talks to the wizard, their eyes just like go closer. They're like very very suspicious. Like, did they shoot first?
They did. I promise. They did. Listen. I know. I don't exactly look like the most softest, quietest, nicest guy out there, per se. But I promise you, he said malfunction. I'm not working right. He started throwing things, and we dealt with it. I tried giving him a hug and learned he could still move his arms and cast spells, which was a surprise to me for sure. But
I have a question unrelated to my what my turtle friend goes on about. You see, when we met with the Oracle, we were given a vague message regarding to my father, and I was hoping we could get your interpretation on what was said. And basically,
The wizard says fine, but this is the last thing.
thank you. And I explain how we met him in Stoneholm, or maybe it was a clone or someone shape-shifting to look like him. And then he was gone, and I think there was a magic circle in his bedroom. I don't remember everything. And then a wizard there in Stoneholm scried for him, and apparently he was somewhere in the east. And then asking the Oracle, she said they bring their ship down as a statue down flames far away in the height of the wasteland, and from the Seeker's Way they run far, far away and begin their longest journey. I believe that was, yeah.
The the wizard looks Frid up and down and just says, "You are a bard, are you not? Are you sure you're not just telling me some sort of new poem you're trying to debut here? Sounds like gibberish to me."
Well, okay. And as you said, that's the last thing. We don't need to show you this tablet we have regarding to Mithra or Mysteria. Thank you for everything you've helped us with.
The wizard
we'll be-
the wizard says, "Hold on, what tablet?"
No, don't worry. You said you were tired. You can rest.
Fine then.
Unless you really want to see it.
Okay. At the end of the day, he's an agent of the Empire. I don't think.
At the end of the day, we are neutral from the Adventurers Guild. So he's one side of a war. It doesn't
Mountain
really.
range.
Pardon?
He blew up a mountain
Yeah,
range.
by an accident. He's
Ah,
a smart
that's
guy.
okay.
Well, no, he wanted to commit a minor war crime. He didn't want to commit a major war crime. There's a
A
difference.
little bit of genocide.
And when people have the ability to cause major war crimes on a whim, it's not really, the end of the world. In this case, it might well be. So, if someone who's knowledgeable on the potential end of the world knows stuff, you want to ask him. So yeah, I would like to pull out the tablet of Mithra and go, "Whoa, you like? Yeah, very shiny, but a bit broken."
The wizard just kind of looks over the tablet and reads the text and says, "Well, seems like more prophetic gibberish to me. Um,
It's very common.
I,
Yes, I do agree.
are you sure
I-
this oracle of yours was real and not just
No.
some sort of scammer?"
Well, she noticed something special about Donnie's staff, and it interacted quite interestingly with the ley line. So I'd be
I
hesitant to disagree with some of her potential
I
insight.
mean, I would go as far to say that she might have been more knowledgeable than you.
Whoa! Shots fired.
The wizard says, "All right, well, if you ever need anything again, know that I will be most likely traveling to the academy myself in a few days' time from here. So we may meet again
But-
over there."
By what mode of transportation, may I ask?
Teleportation, obviously.
Magic.
Okay, fine.
Is that now? I would be interested. Is there any potential that we might be able to, tag along, perchance? Because I think we were interested in going to the capital as well. Like we could, if you have any work you need done around the tower, perhaps some lawn maintenance, anything on the other side of the ferry. Like we can spend time for a few days here.
Donnie, I think we're overstaying our welcome right now.
Oh, my apologies. I just, you seem like a kindred spirit. I wanted to try and make a friend. I always like stories if you do, but no worries. If you like to travel alone, it's all good. It's all good.
The wizard says, "All right, go, all of you, please step into the chamber," and points you over to the to the middle of the room, to that, or not the middle of the room, but the
Place where the magic
the
circle
hole you went down.
As the last thing, can I get a note of what spells you casted on Frid so we could replicate them later, worst case scenario again?
The wizard says they are far beyond your capabilities.
Yeah, but if we
Yes.
find another
And
incredible
I doubt
wizard-
that the same effect can be done again. Whatever your friend has, they are on a timer now.
It seems like a custom job, to,
Yeah.
seems like you were crafting it expertly on the fly.
Thanks again for everything.
And the
Alrighty.
wizard joins you in the circle and says a few magic words.
Does somebody
and-
grab onto the rope before we teleport? See if it comes with us.
We can buy more. We have so much gold; it does not even matter.
And you find yourself back at the front door of the tower. And without the wizard went back to sleep.
Okay.
All right.
And
I
that
still have the
is
puzzle box, right?
yeah. You have the puzzle box. You don't have any of your you don't have any the potions. You don't have any of your rope though. You successfully you successfully used up 500 feet of rope in one session.
It's a consumable. It just
But that is where we'll leave this today. And for next time, I want you all to level up. So
Ooh.
your
Oh,
delving into the wizard's tower brought you a level.
oh my gosh. Golly, what do rogues even get?
So I had thought about this because we've been memeing that any time that Todd or Minnie Moon get hurt, I get very upset because they're my friends.
Multi-class.
Would there be a potential for us to like homebrew a totem barbarian turtle? By chance, I wouldn't get it till 3 levels of barbarian, like in terms of like getting the specialty for it. But
like
see.
how homebrew?
I mean, there
What do you
isn't a
mean?
turtle. There isn't a turtle class. There's like bear, elk, all those things, and I figured with turtle probably like something of like AC, or maybe there's like a small
Oh,
buff
you
to those around.
wait.
me.
Are you saying turtle the animal or turtle the
Oh, either
race?
yes. So
Like
like
home
yeah,
brew-
like so
a
like there
racial
the
feature?
totem barbarian feature at level 3, like you can choose to be like a totem bear, elk, tiger, or like there's 2 more I think, eagle, something else, and just like there isn't a turtle one, but if we're memeing that I'm getting angry at them getting hurt, that just seems like a funny path. And I don't know, it would be like I said, maybe like a +1 to AC while I'm raging or something. Like
You
not.
get a snapping attack.
I figured it would be like a defense based thing with a shell. If we don't want to like figure something out like that, that's fine. But I just
Yeah, I mean, I would probably say no. You could pick one of the animals and simply just choose another animal for it.
Sure. Okay.
But just
Reflavor it.
mechanically,
Yeah, sounds good. I'll think about it. But yeah, it was
since
just,
yeah,
Maybe you can, Feared, you can take a level in Warlock to master the whatever thing that's inside of Feared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Also
not
a
exactly
charisma
how
master.
warlocks work.
Well, you
Well-
make like a pact with something. Make
I
it
mean,
make
you could kind of see how.
make a pact with.
Yeah, if I get rid of it, I'm
entity
gonna
that's inside
lose
of
the
you.
warlock level.
Also,
If that-
warlock is like a very like open-ended class in terms of like where you get your magic. Like it could be like symbiotic relationship. It could be like devil on the shoulder kind of thing. Like there's a lot of
Yeah,
different
the-
things it could be.
But my question would be like first thing, if any of you like suddenly multi-classes in warlock, my first question is going to be, why have you suddenly decided to make a pact with some sort of otherworldly being to do this? What drove
What
you
about
to
My
it?
mother,
And
I'm relying on
kind
her
of-
for strength.
Oh
about
yeah,
me?
I mean you could make a deal with your mom. My mom is my patron.
Wait, can you be a cleric and a warlock for the same deity?
no, I mean
There's a limit to
Divi-
what classes
di-
can multi-class, I think.
no, but deities don't like Jurgle, for example, has clerics, not warlocks. Warlocks
But
don't make
theoretically, could
warlocks don't
somebody
make
else do it?
pacts. Warlocks don't make pacts with gods. Because
They don't?
gods don't. No, they make pacts with other kinds of beings like demons, fairies, things like that. Gods are like a level above that,
and I feel like I usually see people.
and they
say
definitely don't need to be making any pacts
Then
with anyone.
why?
The relationship between a god and a cleric is that you serve them.
Why would anyone be a warlock then if they could just be a cleric?
that are
Well,
different
because
spells.
warlocks have some cool
There's
features.
one reason, and
because
it's
like
called Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
if somebody
Just
doesn't want to
No, it's like
become
there's
the servant of a god, and instead they want to
Based
gain
on power.
control over demons, for example, or
Worldview.
maybe they have they have been they are mortally wounded, they have nothing left, some sort of devil comes in and is like, hey, wanna live? Then
Yeah.
so there's a million reasons why somebody would be a warlock, and everything isn't about power, of course, and
yeah,
like
why did
characters
anyone
don't
make a deal with Rumpelstiltskin?
it seems like making a deal with the devil would be a little bit of a little, you'd be putting a lot more of your life in their hands compared to like whatever deal that I'm getting right now, which is do whatever you want as long as something dies, note it down, and whatever other rituals I have to do.
I mean, there's more to cleric than that as well, but
I feel like the clerics are getting a lot better deal when you compare it to like the warlocks.
Regardless.
In some ways, like,
Hmm.
but with warlocks, they can they have less spell slots, but they can restore them on short rest, so they can be like more
Yeah, yeah.
offensively powerful than you can be. Like in
Mechanically,
individual battle at
they
a
might be a
time.
little better, but
Yeah,
a
yeah.
cleric's
They-
a
well,
cleric's
it's pro and
magic
con, is what I'm saying.
a cleric's magic comes from praying to their god and their god granting them some powers. A warlock's power is more taking control of that power itself. You're not really praying for somebody to be nice enough to give you a magic.
And wizard, they nerded out and learned how to do it properly.
Wizard is book magic, yeah.
Yeah.
I go to college, study runes.
Yeah.
So warlocks are essentially, and clerics are essentially using like cheat codes compared to the wizard.
Kind of.
The question about leveling up. When can you take a feat? Because I have for level
When you
8,
have an ability score increase.
okay, so I can forego ability score improvement and take a feat instead.
Yeah.
I'll be taking a feat. I have to go over the list, but I want one.
I mean, I could bring my intelligence to 3 and my charisma to 5, which would be nice.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking about as well. Should I bring my wisdom to 20, or should I take Warcaster, which is sort of advantage on all con saves when you're casting.
If you're gonna try and get if you're gonna try and get in the front line with Janice and I and have Spirit Guardians on, Warcaster would be
That would be
helpful.
very helpful. Yeah.
Yeah, and here's the thing.
If
I
not,
also
then you- it's one of them.
get an ability, Death Cleric ability that adds a D8 for all damage, which I make with weapon attacks. Let me just pull it up. So I think going frontline is probably going to be very cool.
Yeah, so you could hold Spirit Guardians on the front line and start working with a weapon instead of doing your spell attacks.
Yeah,
Or spell.
one's
Casting damage spells. I should stop using the word attack because it's just confusing me.
I really need to go to the loo, so I'm gonna say
Okay.
see
Yeah.
you guys.
Okay.
You have
Yeah.
Alright.
Bye.
See you next
All right.
yeah.
All right. Yeah. See you all next week.
Last thing, can I put my cleric sigil on my shield?
Ooh.
Yes, that's a thing.
Yeah.
I
That's it
assumed
then.
you already had it that way, though, but
Does that
Apparently
do
not.
something or is it just cool?
No,
it allows
now
you
I
to hold a
don't have
shield
to
while
keep
you
one
have
hand
your
free.
focus.
Oh, I see.
I did not have that. I did not think of that in the start of the campaign. So
Oh,
I
instead
didn't
of like
do it.
having, your shield and like your rosary for casting spells, you have like it's on your
and
shield.
rosary are one thing.
Yeah.
Ah, see.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, see you all next week with more.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. And where we go. Thanks everyone on Twitch as well for watching. Thanks Lynn out again for the raid earlier. And where's my Twitch? There it is. I'm gonna who's on? There's too many people on. I don't know. We've been talking, so let's go to a talking stream, I guess. Let's go over to Dragonus. She's doing a just chatting stream, new profile pic stream. I don't know what the plan for today is, but let's go over there and say hi. And I'll see you all on Tuesday with some Final Fantasy. No, Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13. The right order for that. Anyways, bye.